chat? What's good, bro? We streaming on a Monday. I know that shit is different. Streams on a Monday. I still gotta get the soundboard working properly, but hey, bro. We here, bro. We're here. Short stream, he says. Bro, I'm not gonna stream till 1 a.m. Why? Because I gotta go to work. I got to go to work still. Bruh. I gotta go to work still, bro. Tomorrow's teaching stream, bro. I am not streaming that tomorrow's teaching bullshit. We already know what tomorrow teaching is all about. The video gonna say something either racist, out of pocket, or weird. It always gets to those three things: racist, out of pocket, or weird. I think I'm used to it, but I don't even want to jump back into that shit. What's up, Synchro? Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I don't know why the subs aren't working on my stream labels. I gotta find out. But Synchro, thank you for a tier 1 sub. Then we got Zero Copy with the tier motherfucking 2. Damn. Zero Copy with the tier 2. I appreciate you, baby. Electric Lion with the tier 1. Thank you, baby. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the subs, bro. How you guys doing, man? How was y'all New Year's? How was y'all shit? I'm talking about it like as if I didn't stream like right after New Year's type shit. Bro, I went to work today. Brody. Work today, I feel like nobody wanted to be there because I think everybody that is like in the higher ups at my job, yo, they were off for like a month. Like right when it was like almost the week of Christmas, they all took off for like 2-3 weeks. Now they all came back today and I was like, oh shit. The job today was a little bit like, everybody was like, fuck. Everybody was like, I don't want to be here type shit. You said gotten a raise recently too. Bro, the worst part about my scenario, I'm not gonna lie, is I got a raise and I'm gonna have to leave soon. And that shit hurting my soul, bro. That shit hurting my soul because I'm about to get back on my study arc. So I have to leave, but I'm gonna try to leave in good terms to see like if I could come back in the future. I could come back in the future, if anything. Started playing my personal backlog. What the hell have I been playing? I've been watching anime. I think I'm very close to finishing Samurai Champloo. I thought Gachi Yakuta updated. It didn't. I guess they're waiting for season 2. I started watching that show, chat. I forgot what the title was again, but I'll literally, if I tell you who the protagonist is, y'all gonna know who it is. I think y'all showed me a clip of that show where it has to do with this boy with white hair and he a samurai. And now he got to go to the land so he could find that elixir so he could find his wife. Y'all know exactly what show I'm talking about because y'all know everything. Your ass always forgetting. I just watched episode 1 today. Hell's Paradise. Yes, it's Hell's Paradise. Bro, when I saw Mappa in the title, I said, wait a minute, Mappa drew this shit? Oh, we're going to have fun with this one. So I'm watching Hell's Paradise now. I thought it was Gintama for a second. Fuck. Yeah, Hell's Paradise so far seems very interesting. And I like shows where like, bro, the protagonist couldn't die, dude. I was like, that's a cool-ass plot line. That guy couldn't die. They tried to boil bro, and bro couldn't die. I was like, no way. They tried to boil bro. Imagine trying to get boiled and you don't die. That sucks. But you're like immortal as shit. Gintama. I might have to watch that. What's this? All my fellow streamers to quickly double check their accounts today. What I got hit with is more of a low-key than prime sub spam, meaning it's probably a way bigger problem than at first glance. Oh, we're gonna have to look into that. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yo, thank you for the watch streak. Afro, what's up? You said we got Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 this Thursday. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Yo, yes, I saw Vigilantes episode 1 today, season 2. I'm not gonna lie, nothing crazy is happening, but it's like I was still surprised to see it when I clicked Crunchyroll and I saw Vigilantes was trending. I was like, wait a minute, Vigilante season 2 episode 1 started today? It was good. I mean, it was a calm episode. I'm not gonna say it was something that like started off crazy, but it's like Vigilantes. What I like about Vigilantes is like we get to see the different perspectives of like characters in My Hero. That's what I like about it. And I feel like it's before everything that happened with Deku and shit. So, in my honest opinion, I think it's good. You said it's gonna ramp up fast? I mean, like, I believe it. My favorite character in that whole show is Knuckle. I can't wait to see Knuckles come back, bro. I want to see him start punching people in the face. You say I don't receive any notification this stream. What's happening? I don't know, Kless. If you didn't receive a notification, go to the profile, hit that bell icon, unclick it, then hit it again. Ronin Ghost, I miss you, bro, so much that I went a full month in November by not beating off as a survivor. I never been more down bad, where I wanted to butter your biscuit and savor your presence by my return. I love you, bro. Ronin, a motherfucking yo. That's a motherfucking yo if I've ever seen one. A motherfucking yo. But yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie though. Kudos to you for not beating your shit for a month. But I ain't gonna lie. I know for a fact when you didn't beat your shit for a month, you were bumping into walls and your dick was getting hard for no reason.
Bro said he's gonna butter your biscuit. Where are we?
Brody, I know your shit was going crazy. Yo, Owl with 100 biddies said, bro, he's gonna butter your biscuit. Hey, man, you better not butter my biscuit. You better not butter my biscuit. He sent me that video of that guy from TikTok where he goes, let me nut in your butt. Let me nut in your butt. Yo, Hype Chest, thank you, bro. Thank you, Owl, for the biddies, man. I don't know why the alerts are not working for me, bro. Why are my alerts not working? I still gotta fix that shit. Why are they not popping up? Well, let me see if this shit pop up. It does pop up. So why the fuck
Bro
is
said he's gonna butter your biscuit.
So why
Where
the fuck...
are we?
Wait, so why the fuck is it not getting vocalized? I'm confused, bro. This shit always want to act up. This shit always want to act up when I do some new shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. What's my favorite song in my Spotify playlist? I don't know, bro. Persona 30th anniversary is this year, and we're getting something announced this month. We're not getting Persona 6, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We're not getting Persona 6. And you know what I'm scared of, chat? I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like Persona 6 is not even gonna live up to the hype of Persona 5. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Bro. I feel like that's why they've been waiting so long, bro. I don't even think Persona 6 is gonna even reach anywhere near where the fuck Persona 5 went. So, to be honest, I'm not even waiting for Persona 6 anymore. God damn!
Persona 5 Fitness DLC Smile Tro.
Persona 5 Fitness? Fitness? Like working out? Yo, huge lucky Noah. Thank you so much for the fucking 100 goddamn motherfucking biddies. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the biddies, bro. That shit helps me eat good noodles every day. No take hey. No take hey. What's your favorite anime opening theme? Like if I was just to think of anyone like on the spot. On the spot. On the spot, probably Fire Force. That fucking I just spark again. That shit's a banger. Banger. Also, another one that I can just think of off the top of my head. Bro, I don't even watch MASH Sleep, but that fucking brim bum bum brim bum bum brim. Every time that shit pops on, you know it's gonna be a banger. Delta Shizunawa with the 83 fucking dildos. Thank you, Delta. Thank you, Delta. Thank you, Delta. God damn. Thank you, Delta. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. I don't know why the alerts aren't coming through. I don't know. Probably got to do something with stream labels. I don't need with the 100 biddies.
I wish I wasn't wrongfully banned from the tab. There's been so much good news to the start of this year in regards to science and tech. Australia Cancer Research discovered bee venom kills breast cancer.
Really?
MIT at the end of last year found a way to strip the camo cancer cells used to bypass the body.
Wow.
Stanford found a way to regrow bone cartilage to prevent arthritis and osteoarthritis.
Wow.
Nuclear energy is getting billions in funding here.
Wow.
Sea turtles and pandas aren't going extinct. Hopium.
Yo, hopium. But guess what, bro? The second the United States start hearing, wait a minute, there's a cure to cancer, hold the damn phone. If we find a cure, how are we gonna keep getting money? How about we don't find a cure? That's what they gonna do, bro. That's what they gonna do. Let's keep it a stack. That's what they gonna do, bro. They gonna be like, let's not find the cure, or let's eliminate whoever did find the cure, or let's make up some bullshit story against said cure because, bro, they gonna stop losing money. I don't care, bro. I know Tainted about to spawn in here being like, shut up, that's not true. Bro, I don't care what y'all say, bro. The pharmaceutical companies profit off of your illnesses.
Meanwhile, Nikkei just released part 2 of the Ark Guardian event. And I know this shit is gonna make me cry.
Oh, they just released it? Oh, fuck. Damn. Well, I'm gonna have to play that tomorrow or the day after. One of those times I'm gonna have to try it. Remember when people thought that one kid who made gasoline out of plastic was gonna get his head on a swivel? I ain't even gonna hold you, Sora. Motherfucker went missing a couple times though, and then he just like respawned. And then also, then people started saying that other companies did that already. But then I'm like, so then how come they haven't utilized all the plastic? You know, and instead of putting all the plastic in like landfills and shit, fucking up the environment, why can't you just take all the plastic and then just convert it and make it into fuel? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know too much about like all this shit. But you know what I'm saying? Big pharma companies just be looking at us like dollar bills. Yo, my man with the sub with the prime, in fact. Thank you for the prime, baby. Thank you for the prime, baby. I appreciate you, bro. How you say your name? Brawny? I'm gonna call you Brawny. Thank you, Brawny. You're so brolic. I appreciate you. Okuro says, but how can us big companies make our money? True. Because it's not as effective as the normal method and plastic is used for other resources. Why don't I do that? Capri-Sun, do I look like a chemist? If I was a chemist, I would not be live streaming. Like, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. And if I was a chemist, I'd be doing fucking like, I'd be doing Jimmy Neutron shit like live on stream. I'd be like, hey guys, welcome. Today we're gonna have some sulfuric acid and some beta carotene, like stupid shit, and just let's mix it. I would have been bugging on stream, bruh. I would have been bugging on stream. You wouldn't be streaming live in a lab. I know my room would be my lab.
Jimmy Neutron with your NYC education level. Pack it up, bozo.
Yo, I'm gonna end up blowing up my neighborhood by mistake. I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, I got both the liquids. Now, if I mix some, all you're gonna see is that my camera gonna freeze, and then you just gonna see that emote of that one guy like this. Offline. Next morning, Eyewitness News, some Dominican in Queens, New York, blew up his block. I'm like, oh shit, he blew up his block. Speaking of science, get back into Dr. Stoner. I have to. The IRL Senku, think about it. Bro, when he fucks up the experiment in the stream, insta ends. Bro, you would nuke all of NYC with your education. Bro, the anime gonna end soon. Is it actually? It's gonna end soon? You think so? What am I studying, by the way? No, I'm trying to get into like trade and stuff. Trying to learn some skills in like certain trades in trade school. Said, I know what you're capable of, reaching great heights. Damn, Kless, why you glazing me for? You never glaze me. You never glaze me, bro. Why you glazing me for? Yo, these pages, bro. Yo, every time I'm scrolling on Twitter, these pages be slandering Kai's name, bro. They're like, Kai hasn't streamed in 3 months. He doesn't care about his fans. I'm like, bro, he did a subathon for a whole month. And then bro comes back. He having relationship troubles. And he says like his mental is not on point. And y'all bitching because bro isn't live? I'm like, to the people that are bitching that he isn't live, how about you go get a fucking hobby? How about you watch other content creators? Holy shit. You said they don't know what us Etika fans went through in the 3 months. Yo, them hiatuses used to be terrible. Like, y'all don't even know, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all do know, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like there were them days where like when Etika used to spark up, bro, it was like middle of the fucking night. Spawns only stream. Bro, you can't even chat. Then you had to go to his YouTube channel to then find the sponsor chat, take out the sponsor chat, pop it out, have it on the side so you could type in the sponsor chat. Then motherfuckers is asking the mods the whole time, like, how do you type in the spawns chat? Then I'm like, bitch, you gotta go over here, go to the spawns shit, then here's the spawns. Yo, bro, we were in there, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, like my favorite stream, RIP to bro. RIP to the GOAT. My favorite stream that he did in the late nights was that Sonic.
If Retro became
the Sonic
a
collection shit. That was like the funniest stream ever.
Spider,
I think that was my first stream I saw of him that like made me fall in love with bro. No cap.
Sturdy on time.
That stream made me fall in love with bro. No cap, because I was dying the whole night. I think I remember being in my room on my laptop, just. Mind you, my laptop was like an old MacBook, and that shit was just hot on my bed, and I didn't give a fuck. I was just watching that shit the whole night, plugged into the charger. There are like 3-4 Etika VOD channels, because he never saved shit himself. Bruh.
That's something he'll always appreciate. Bro separated the idiots from the supporters. Full offense to everyone here.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was a mod, I was killing people in chat like crazy, bro. I loved being his mod.
I was finished.
I was killing people. I was banning people. I wasn't even timing them out.
Rate faster than expected and predicted to be normal again between 2040 and 2066. Don't let anyone tell you this can't be the year of hopium.
You said what? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Yo, Owl, thank you for the 100 bits. Electric earlier, thank you for the 100 bits. Huge Lucky Noah, thank you. Oddity, thank you. Let me see what Electric said earlier. Retro became a chemist scientist. He would create a radioactive spider. Yo, I would get bit by it. I don't give a fuck. I want to be Spider-Man, but I'm not going to save people in the city. I'm doing that shit solely for me, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I've fallen and I can't get up. You think I'm going to save you? Bitch, you better get up yourself.
I was a college student when Etika did a lot of his late night streams so I could watch him. Yo. I still have my Etika Joy-Con Boys shirt in my closet. First and only purchase from a content creator I made.
Yo, I feel that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I copped the legs merch. Mind you, I didn't even like arms. But I remember when he made the legs t-shirt, that was such a tough shirt design, and I never copped it. The other shirt that I remember that he made in collaboration with this other, remember when it was Red Robin? Bro, I was so mad. I feel like I started getting put onto him after he made that merch, and I was like, I couldn't get that fucking shirt. That shirt was tough. Yeah, the Akai Riot the Red Robin shirt, tough. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. You know who really put me onto Etika? Joshua JJG, and only some people will remember that name. Joshua JJG. Psh, I'm bringing up old names that if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Remember that stream Etika did on IG where he got... Yes, I remember all that shit, bro. I remember everything. Started watching Etika when he was playing Nier. You had the chicken pox. How old were you, Digital? Bro said he had chicken pox. I'm not gonna lie. When I had chicken pox, I was like 8 to 10. I caught chicken pox twice in my life, bro. Bitch ass doctor injected me with the chicken pox, and then my mom was like, what was that? Oh, chicken pox. And then my mom was like, he had it already twice.
I love 2026 already, fuck Maduro, I hope Diddy has fun with him in jail devious.
You said fuck Maduro? Bro, that whole shit with the Maduro thing, bro, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna get too much into politics with that shit. All I'm gonna say is this. Venezuelans are happy. And I ain't gonna lie, he was doing a lot of fucked up shit over there. But then I understand from the other perspective, people are bitching about, oh, if America goes over there, they're going over there solely to take their oil and shit. But then it's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, hey, it is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro. It's like, hey, but, hey, bro, we gonna see what's gonna happen as time keeps on progressing, bro. But all we know is that the Venezuelans over there, they're happy. They're happy because that guy was completely fucked up. Apparently, he wasn't even supposed to be the president. He himself was like, fuck you guys, I'm president. And I was like, I'd never heard of some shit like that before. Imagine somebody being like, hey, you're not president. And then he's like, fuck you, bitch, I am president and I'm staying here. I'll be like, hello, where's the not dictatorship, but where's the democracy? You said also Iran got fucked because of this, which is a positive. I don't even know how Iran got fucked up. He threw all his political opponents in jail. Bro wore a Nike Tech and he couldn't take it serious. Bro, I was surprised where the first place they brought bro was New York. And then everything in New York, you can imagine all the fucking memes they made over here. They playing Pop Smoke song, I feel invisible. Bro's over here hitting the fucking Bro getting sturdy and shit. I'm like, oh my god, Maduro hitting the fucking sturdy in NYC. Like, what's going on? Truly a chill New Year? Yes, man. You said if Etika was still around, you think that he would support Nintendo in his current state? I feel like he would have definitely had his gripes about it, but I feel like he still would have been showing love to Nintendo because I feel like at the end of the day, he loved like a lot of forms of medium. He loved like, you know, a lot of shit on PlayStation. He liked a lot of shit on Nintendo. But I feel like he definitely would have been like I don't like the shit that some of the shit that they're doing now. That's what I feel personally. That's just my opinion. But me, I'm like on a full hate boner on that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I gotta be on full hate boner shit. He was a Xenosaga head. Yeah, he would have liked a lot of like the shit that came out. What games? Yeah, a lot of the Xenoblade shit he would have been fucking with. Oh my gosh. You say y'all New York City mayor is crying over it though? What, he crying over what, like this guy getting caught? Everybody crying over it. And then I'm seeing posts on the internet where they're saying Putin is saying something about it. Is that true? And then they also said like the people in China were also being like return him. And I'm like, They really saying that shit? You said notice how Retro isn't saying anything about it. About what? He just want to draw attention from Epstein files. Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. At this point, the Epstein files never really fully coming out because I feel like there's so much high profile names on that shit. Every time they release that shit, it's full of redacteds. I'm like, who has the copy that has all the names? Put all the names down. They don't want to release all the names. It's redacted hell. They'd be like, all right, here's all the documentation, a bunch of black bars. 4chan apparently cracked the files. I don't know, man. 4chan a little iffy. You said he would have been successfully convinced. He would have successfully convinced me to get the Switch 2 on launch. Oh my god. Why? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I did notice that recently, chat, where I was like chat want me to get the Switch 2 because y'all want to play with me. Pause. That's why y'all want me to get the Switch 2. Y'all just want to beat my ass in Mario Kart. But Kirby Air Ride? Oh, I'm taking all y'all asses in Kirby Air Ride. On my soul. I'm going to be on the Nightwing, and I'm going to spin on y'all motherfuckers. I'm going to hit y'all with the E. Kirby Air Ride? Y'all catching it. Mario Kart? Y'all going to fuck me up. Kirby Air Ride? Different. I'm going to beat y'all ass in Kirby Air Ride. Sonic Racing is miles better. You a wash little what, Afro? Watch that tone? Afro, I'm going to grab your balls. No pause, and you're gonna be like this. Shush. Majora said, damn.
Acting like your tires wouldn't get shot in the new Mario Kart and Kirby Riders. Watch yo back Goku prowl.
I heard something. He was like, you know what, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you so with the 100 biddies. Akura with the 100 biddies. He said, yo, back up. Those balls are mine. Yo.
You do need that streamer and chat interactions. But then again, how many races did you win in Sonic Cross Worlds? Matter of fact, I know Noah got Kanye on speed dial.
Yes, he does. I feel like, no cap, he has the link as a freaking shortcut on his desktop. And the second he sees I'm live, he double clicks that shortcut, and he already has like a pre-written shit on Notepad. On Notepad, he got pre-written shit that he just copies and pastes, drags and drops it into that bitch, and he just be like, enter. I know it, bro, because he said the same shit every time. Third lap curse of death. Hell yeah, bro. Wait, hold on. Let me see. The controversy on the Michael Jackson lookalike Michael Trapson. That's a crazy name. Looking bewildered at the Michael Jackson biopic movie trailer as if he deserved that role and not Michael Jackson's nephew. No, I think I've heard about that before. That guy that looks like Michael Jackson, he gotta... Look, I don't know how much of the story is true that y'all saying, but I feel like bro gotta chill. Because, bro, I understand you could be a fan of Michael Jackson, but, bro, you are not him. I feel like that happens with, like, a lot of impersonators where they kind of just, like, lose the plot and then they think they're them. And I'm like, bitch, you're not him, though. Like, I know you kind of look like him, but you're not him. You say he's sucking off Mike dick, like... Speaking of which, what happened to Bet? The bet Kless made with you? I don't know, Dylan. Dylan, you remind me of that kid in class that be like, right when we're about to leave class, you be like, teacher, you didn't collect the holiday homework. Yo, I'll be like, yo, Dylan, shut the fuck up. And Dylan's like, what? I finished my holiday packet right here. Come on, teacher, collect it. I'll be like, yo, make him pay. Well, I ain't gonna bother Kless. Get him, make him pay. Oh man, Hollow Knight Silk Song. I wonder when that DLC is gonna come out. I'm excited for that DLC. You say, hey man, it took me all day to do that packet. For real. Yo, what's crazy is nowadays, chat, I'm telling you, nowadays, they don't give kids holiday homework. And I feel like that's bullshit. I remember when I was a kid, every fucking grade I was in, if I was in like winter break, and I was like winter break, spring break, whatever, summer break, when I was a kid, they always gave me a holiday packet and I gotta finish that shit. And if I didn't finish that shit, we get like strongly penalized in school. Like we get like a bad grade and it would like count as like a certain shit. You said my nieces didn't. That's what I'm saying. Kids nowadays, they don't receive holiday homework. And I feel like that's why they're so clipped. There's so many kids. You know what I also heard? I also heard that there's a lot of kids now that are like in high school and they're at a second grade reading level. You telling me kids in high school nowadays are in a second grade reading level? They can't. You sound like me, motherfucker. I'm gonna say nothing.
Back in our days, we had either a packet to do or your English teacher would make you type up some bullshit essay for no damn reason.
True.
Kids these days so privileged. Fuck them kids.
No, for real. I remember, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I used to dread having to do book reports when I was a kid, bro. Like our teachers really like on winter break was like, yo, read this book and you better write a book report on it. And then it has to be like this many pages and it can't be double spaced and it has to be like a certain amount of words. And I was like, bro, I'm cooked. Yo, I used to depend on double spacing out the ass. I don't give a fuck. I used to write 2 whole, 3 whole sentences back in the day and I used to double space that bitch and that shit counted as a paragraph. Yo, but then, nah, bro, then the teacher started catching on to that shit and they were like, nah, single space, bitch, no double space. I said, fuck me. Fuck me. You said Times New Roman 12 font. On God, I made them words fat, bold. Bold! I made that shit bold! SparkNotes summaries were clutch as shit. Bro, but my era was, I don't think SparkNotes was really in my era, or I think my era, I didn't know too much about SparkNotes.
Anyone in this chat who is close enough to become parents, give your children mock SATs and make them use actual physical textbooks to study. Our generation cannot be this cooked.
Nah, look, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The new gens is cooked, and them being cooked makes me happy. You know why, chat? Because that guarantees that in the future, if I do get older, I'm definitely gonna find work compared to them little motherfuckers. Them little motherfuckers is gonna go in day one on their shift. I sense a disturbance. I can't work. I haven't take a puff of my vape. My vape, I need my vape. Bro, I'll show up to work. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, bro, I'm here to work. What y'all need? What y'all need, bro? What y'all need, bro? What y'all need? I'm here to work, bro. You say you're an old head praying on the youth's downfall. Hey, man. I want the youth to succeed, but so far, bro, that is not looking too clear. That future, I don't know, man. Lucina, she said the future is not written. I mean, the future ain't looking bright either. Simi Beats with a motherfucking prime. Thank you, Simi Beats, for the fucking prime. You said those kids gonna be looking after you in the, oh, you right, we're cooked. Robel Autonomy. I don't know why I feel like I recognize that name. Oh, I know exactly who you are. Robel. What's up, Robel? How you doing? How you doing, girl? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you still, you know, making video games, developing, doing cool shit. I hope you had a great New Year's. You said, oh, shoot, my secret identity. I know exactly who you are. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I know exactly who Robel is. The children yearn for the mines anyway. It should be fine. That's crazy. Imagine sending the kids to the mines. None of the kids work retail or anything because they got no social skills. They just give them all a bunch of pickaxes. They throw them down a bunch of holes like it's Undertale, bruh. They throw the kids in a hole like it's Undertale.
Grade on Christmas break had 50 pages of math packet and they grade that shit as homework, not even test grade.
Bro, they hit him with this shit right here. Hold up. They hit him with the Once Upon a Time Undertale, bro. All the kids of this new generation, this was gonna happen to them. They gonna try to make them work retail and shit, and they gonna be like, they can't do it. Then they gonna be like, all right, bro, can you work with a computer? Can you work customer service jobs? Nah, they can't do it. They're gonna give them all pickaxes, and all you're gonna hear is this song pop up, bro. Wrong song.
Anyway, Mommy, where am I going?
Son, you're going to the mines.
Mommy?
They gonna have all the kids, like the Promised Neverland, in a truck. Put all them little useless bitches in the back and give them pickaxes. Then right when the truck stops, it's just gonna be a huge hole, and they're gonna be like, wait, we going down here? And the truck just gonna hit. Hee! Unloading them kids. Get them out of here, bro. They're about to meet Flowey the Flower. Flowey the Flower about to give him like real words of encouragement. It's gonna be kill or be killed. He gonna hit him with a little wink and the little tongue. Damn, don't meet Flowey the Flower. They're gonna get into retail and find out all the jobs were taken by robots. Yo, that's another thing too. Younger generation is cooked because they definitely about to get replaced by robots. They're gonna be like, you, Mr. like, you know, complain a lot. They're like, I'm gonna replace you with the robots. They're gonna try to get into retail. Funny thing is that I couldn't even do my own SATs when I was in high school. I was sick the first time. Bro, the SATs was the most nerve-wracking test that I had to take as a kid. I hated that shit, bro. And I think I took it once and I was like, fuck this shit. I don't even know what score I got because I was shitting bricks. The SAT is so nerve-wracking. The Regents, I was like, cool. SATs, I don't know why they made it feel like that shit was just oof. Gen Beta gonna be clown for the past 4 gens, and we finally will have unity. Where the music at? Hold on, because now I was playing Undertale. Where the music at? Where the music at? Where the music at? Put some Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Where's that one song that goes, operate, operate, operate.
Operate, 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 operate.
Operate, operate. Damn. Damn. I saw someone dress a robot up as a furry. The future's gonna be interesting. Bro, you know what's the craziest thing too, chat? On my soul, there's so much AI girls now on the internet. Like, you would just see the most crazy body shorty, and then like you really gotta like hit one of these when you watching one of them videos like this. Yo, then you start seeing the proportions is looking way too crazy, and you're like, this bitch fake. She don't even exist. It's like, oh, heck, nah, bruh. This shit getting terrible out here, bruh. This shit getting terrible out here. Yo, Matrix, thank you so much with a goddamn prime. Thank you, Matrix. Those tweets of women telling Grok to remove their clothes. Bro, I talked about that last stream. That whole at Grok remove their clothes, at Grok turn them around, at Grok spread their legs. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This shit crazy. Matrix, what's up? I've been chilling, bro. At Grok, is this true? Please no. These people using Grok for pedo shit, bro, it's weird, dude. It's weird. It's weird. And then it's crazy because like some of these people on Twitter, like if they at Grok and Grok doesn't do it, they keep prompting it. They're like, at Grok, remove shirt. Grok doesn't remove the shirt. Then they be like, at Grok, remove what's in front of their chest. Like they're using different prompts to see if it's gonna do the shit that they're trying to do. I'm like, nah, bro, you guys is too much. Too much. You said, I saw Grok. I saw someone tell Grok to have this one woman make a Hego and put a yogurt on their body. You can't make this shit up. They wanted the yogurt, I guess, to look like Teletubby custard, if you know what I mean. With every post, whenever I'm on Twitter, I just convince myself that everybody's a bot unless I know them because the dead internet theory. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the time online, I'm just like, damn, I don't know who is real. I don't know who is fake. At least you guys in the chat, I know you're real. I hope. I hope you're real. God damn it, you sure? Or are we? Next thing you know, this Heaven Shenpai is just gonna be like, bleep, blort. This is gonna be Heaven Shenpai real soon. Bleep, blort, just like typing freaking numbers down and shit. I'm like, well, I'm cooked. I'm AI, unfortunately. You said, what's with that logo near the Twitter search icon? What logo? With this? You said, what is that? I don't know. That's probably like somebody trying to come into the community. Bum. You said, am I real? I hope. I hope. Oh shit, hold on. I just realized we're like 42 minutes in and we haven't seen anything in the chat. Oh my god. You said click it. Why y'all want me to click it? You said, what if you're doing if your boss brings in a robot tomorrow? Nothing really. I'm just gonna be like, damn, I can't wait to see the robot actually do what we can do. Because the shit that we do, I don't think a robot can do. Like, we actually got to do a lot of hands-on stuff. I'm gonna open a Pokemon pack, guess an energy card for me for good pulls. I'm gonna say water type. Heaven Shenpai said, yeah, nah, bro. I'm telling you, the job that I do, robots ain't gonna do that shit. And if we're talking about yet, we're still like at least 50 years. Like, ain't no way a robot gon' get in under tight spaces. Bro, snake shit through the walls. Bro, robots are not doing that shit, bro. Not yet, at least. Not anytime soon. I'd introduce myself to remain skeptical. I'm being cordial. Roni, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, let's see what the fuck's on community chat. Let's see what's in the community tab. This turtle was born as the chosen one destined for greatness.
Oh, no! You're kidding! A fucking crab? Okay, good. No.
Ghost crab may be smaller than the hatchling,
Bro,
but it has the strength to drag.
Oh my god, is dragging the turtle?
This is hell. This is hell.
I don't even
This is
know
fucking
that.
Hell.
Look, like crabs be doing that?
No! Come on, you're the chosen one. You're the fucking chosen one. No! Oh my god.
I'm not gonna hold you. If I was ever on a beach and I see a bunch of little ass turtles, like sea turtles, I would pick one up and give him little head kisses and then put him back down. If I saw a crab trying to grab one of these little guys, oh my god, I'm chucking the fuck out of that crab, bro. I'm gonna pick up that crab and I'm gonna chuck him like a chuckster. Not in the water though. I'm making sure that motherfucker gonna hit a rock. I don't give a fuck. I'm throwing that bitch on a rock so his fucking skull could break. Oh, wait, the freaking bird!
The crab is dominating. No!
Not this time.
Oh my god, I have chills. My legs have chills. Get in!
Is this shit AI?
Is that him in the back? I swear to god, if a bird fucking... Oh my god, wait, that doesn't mean they're safe.
At last, the sea.
Wait!
Damn, cameraman was in that bitch.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Are you good?
Yeah, he's
She
good.
has to catch her breath if she's not to drown.
Don't-
But the pounding waves make it desperately difficult.
She's gonna fucking drown!
Drown?
No.
Oh, I just remembered. Them little motherfuckers is turtles. They gotta breathe. Them little dudes is gonna drown?
No. Are we dead ass? If it fucking drowned.
Ain't no way he drowned. Ain't no way little bro drowned.
Sad music just came in.
No, he's fine.
Get in!
He's built for that.
On the surf,
Get
on the
in!
water.
He's built for that, bro. There ain't no way little dude could die.
Danger.
What? No.
Birds!
I'll end the stream. I'll actually end the
Oh,
stream.
freaking hawk! Dive,
No,
little dude,
no,
dive!
No, I will. No, it's all over.
She dives
W dive!
just in time.
W dive.
Oh my.
Cool little turtle, bro. That little turtle got good spatial awareness for a baby. He peeped out. Oh shit, this guy is about to dive bomb and yoink me. Big ass bird. Said Drake and his worshippers. That's a funny ass title. Drake and his worshippers, DJ Academics and Aiden Ross, have been named defendants in the federal RICO case, also involving. Oh, there's a federal RICO case on the fucking the Rain Bet shits. He's accused of using bots to increase his music streams across streaming platforms. Well, I don't know what to say, bro. I raced the cheetah.
When you giving us Nat Geo reactions like this, Unk?
What's a
Also,
Nat
speaking
Geo?
of robots taking jobs, Boston Dynamics wanted to update us. Link.
Let me see.
At Hyundai's sprawling auto plant, more than 1,000 robots work alongside almost 1,500 humans. This may look like the factory of the future, but we found the future of the future in the parts warehouse, getting ready for work. Meet Atlas, a 5'9", 200-pound AI
5'9", that fucker's taller than me? Come the fuck on, man. Now y'all making the robots taller than me, man. What the fuck? What the flying fuck? 5'9", bro? You're short as fuck? Look, Dylan, all I'm gonna say is this. If you chasing me and I see a small little opening somewhere, your ass ain't gonna fit in there, buddy. I'ma crawl in that bitch like this. And your big ass gonna be like, bleh, bleh. Man, you gonna have to oil up to catch my ass. Wow, that shit sounded crazy out of context. Oh my stars. The bots can contort though. Fuck.
Powered humanoid.
You just can't believe what my eyes are seeing.
At Hyundai's sprawling auto plant, more than one.
Oh, it reset, bro. I thought I was gonna watch like a whole video. Damn. Love to see it. Notice the humanoids are involved, but a mature oh my god, automation solution involves arms and cobots. That was a cobot. He spelled that wrong, didn't he? Is C next to R? No. R is all the way at the top. That motherfucker wrote that shit wrong.
I got the baby oil right here.
Oh.
Start running.
Damn, bro. You gonna oil me up? Shit. We're gonna have to pick a destination. Oh, For You? Get me the fuck out of here. I was in the For You tab for a quick second. Get me the... Oh, just close this shit out, bro. Let me see. Thank you. I raced the cheetah.
It's that time! We about to race the cheetah! Come on, baby!
Oh! Oh. That shit actually scratched them. Bro, you saw how big their claws are? Oh, shit. Bro, and mind you, I've messed with cats like all my life. And cats got these little razor sharp claws. Now imagine a big ass cat with big ass claws. Oh my god. Slice this shit. Yo, Speed actually running.
I am Speed.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, every time I see Speed, I'm always like, damn, bro. I can't believe you're as successful as you are today after all the crazy shit you were doing in the past, bro. Because in my head, I'm like, yo, the shit he was doing in the past should have got bro exiled off the internet. And he's just so big and successful right now where it's kind of like, hey, bro. You said, I mean, he was a kid? True. But motherfuckers on the internet are very unforgiving. They're very unforgiving. Like, motherfuckers in the internet give zero fucks if you're a kid. Like, if you do some dumb shit, they'll be like, get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. Nah, bro. You say he's having a good time in Africa? Bro, I saw that clip in Africa where this dad was like, yo, you got to give me 17 cows for my daughter. And my face was like, 17 cows? I was like, 17 cows? That sounds like a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I could do with 17 cows? Especially like if a lot of them is like, if I got like a good mix of girls and guys, I could make so much milk. I could make them procreate Minecraft style, get a bunch of baby cows. I could bug the fuck out. Bro, you said Speed got the money for that. Man. Make your own farm? 17 cows? Speed could buy that though? Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If Speed was even in a joking scenario where he'd be like, all right, I'm gonna give you 17 cows and you're gonna give me your daughter type shit and we gonna get married. On my soul, I don't give a fuck. She's signing the fattest prenup of all time. I don't trust nobody. She gonna come to America and she gonna change. I'm telling you, bro, she gonna come to America and just change. She gonna like meet with the wrong girls and that's it, she cooked. He says, no way you milking all those cows though. Bro, I'm gonna get people to milk those cows for me. I'm gonna be like, hey, I need extra hands for them udders. We need that milk. You don't got Speed money? Dylan, of course I don't got Speed money. I told you, if I get money in a miraculous way somehow in the future and I'm balling every stream, you already know, I told you this. You don't pay attention, bro. You don't pay attention. I be sparking up live every day, not working, just going live and streaming. Cheesing. You said they were so surprised that Africa has skyscrapers. I mean, I feel like people, when they think of Africa, they just think of the jungle. And they just think of the desert.
You sparing $1 my way, smile tro.
$1? Thank you, Huge Lucky Noah. I need that dollar. Hold up. Now I got one. I got $1. Thank you, Huge Lucky Noah, for that dollar, baby. Deserts and jungles and pyramids. Whoa, pyramids? I don't know about the pyramids. Grifters are ruining gaming. What do you mean?
Have you ever been so excited
Oh, that's that motherfucker that hit that. Fuck Nintendo. Let's go.
for an upcoming brand new video game just to be disappointed and let down again when it turns out the main character is a woman? No? You haven't?
Oh my god, no, bro, no. Look, if the game is good and it got good combat, that's all I care about. And it got good graphics, good story. I don't care if the protagonist is a woman. I don't care.
Well, congratulations, dog. You're normal. Grifters are completely ruining gaming. And that might sound dramatic or like I'm giving them too much credit, but they legit actually have enough dumbasses listening to the words they're saying to the point where it actually has a detrimental effect on gaming. But let's take a step back real quick, because some of you might not even know what the hell I'm talking about. To understand how we got to where we are in gaming, we first need to understand what a grifter is. The definition of grifter that I like the most is petty swindler. And I can't lie, I can't think of a better description, because that's what these little trolls do, bro. They just fucking they create issues out of literally thin air, Houdini, and then they convince you that you should be mad about said made-up issue. Now, we see this in a lot of places. Politics is one of the biggest ones, but gaming is among the absolute worst. And it's hilarious because besides YouTube, there's really only one platform that these people really like to congregate
Twitter.
on. You go on Instagram, TikTok, some shit like that, there's gonna be normal conversations being held about gaming. Just some normal people for the love of the game, maybe a couple of debates, some shit like that. Everything changes when you open twitter.com. I am not calling that shit X, gang. We should have never allowed people to
That's why I called it Twitter right now too. I'm never calling that shit X. I would never be like, yo, chat, man, follow me on x.com. That shit sound crazy. That shit sound crazy. Also, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Segueing off this shit a little bit. I heard some shit pop up that apparently there was a info leak on like Pornhub or some shit. And then they were like, anybody who had their email address linked to that shit, you're probably gonna get like ransomware or something. I'm like, first of all, why the fuck would you put your actual email address and even make an account on the hub? Second of all, you say you crazy for having it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, the only reason why I would make a Pornhub account is if I'm trying to show me fucking, you know, people and uploading that shit. Why the fuck would I make a hub account and then be like, bro, yo, guess what? These are who I'm subscribed to. Yo, right here, I'm their #1 sub. Like, oh my God, I can't even think of some shit like that, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. You said make one retro, for the love of God. No. You said, I mean, I made an account before. But why though? If you could just watch it for the free ski. Look, if you make an account, you like a super gooner because you want to keep bookmarks on your shit. That's what it is, bro. You want to keep bookmarks on some of the girls. You want to be like, damn, bro, that one chick with the fat gelatinous ass, I got to remember her name type shit. I was a horny teenager. You know what? You get the pass.
get paid from engagement on their tweets on Twitter. That shit has been the most detrimental thing to society since crack hit in the 80s. And then to add fuel to the fire, we got this whole rage bait culture going on now. Because you can say some shit that
bookmark
you know
that address is true. You could just do that.
Turn around and hide behind, bro. You fell for the rage bait. Let me give you guys a couple examples of what we're talking about here. Take the Wolverine game coming out for PlayStation 5. You guys remember the Wolverine reveal just a couple of weeks ago, right? Showed Wolverine, Mystique, the combat, some of the story, the graphics look good. I mean, shit. Nope, it ain't good enough for
Damn, they're going after Vera Dark.
Nope, it ain't good enough for these losers. For a group of people that can't even stand it when a woman is a lead character in the game, you would think that a Wolverine video game would be their cup of tea. You'd think that would be exactly what they need. Nah, bro. They're mad about the woman that is in the game. These people are mad that the X-Man Mystique, the blue shape-shifting mutant, is not sexy enough for them. Okay, I hear y'all.
I mean, I think it's like that because I feel like if people, I don't know, chat, I'm not an X-Man fiend. But has Mystique always been a sexy character? I don't know. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Because I remember Mystique in some of the live action movies, she was sexy. I remember in some of the live action films, she was sexy. It looked like she was almost like butt booty naked type shit. Where I was like, damn, Mystique, I don't give a fuck if you blue. We gonna have blue babies type shit. Fuck. She looked good as hell. But I think she can be very ugly in the comics. No, just her portrayal in the movies. She's supposed to be. I don't know. But it's kind of like if I'm going to play the Wolverine game, right? And Mystique is not as pretty as I guess, you know, the internet like says they want her to be, I'm not gonna bitch about it 100% because the whole point of the Wolverine game is me playing as Wolverine. I want to fuck people up. I want to slash. I want to gut people with my damn claws. I don't care about Mystique. If Mystique pops up and she look good, cool. It's a little eye candy. After that, I'm like, hey, story, and I just want to beat people up.
What's wrong with y'all? Bro, they're out here talking about DEI Mystique. What the hell does that even mean? It's at the point now they just throw around whatever buzzword they want to, bro. This shit makes no sense. Because, dog, the attractiveness of a character does not impact the gameplay at all. Why do we give a damn about this?
I can't lie though. Hold on. I can't lie though. Mary Jane and Spider-Man, yo, she had the jaw. Bro, if she bit you, you died. She had a thunder jaw in that game, though.
Looks right now. On top of that, this shit is the most ironic thing ever. Have y'all seen Mystique in any other media besides Jennifer Lawrence Mystique? Besides her. Hold on now. But have y'all seen Mystique in any other, like, cartoon or any other appearance? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. She's mega chopped. Like, dead ass, bro.
Oh, okay, never mind then. If she's mega chopped everywhere else, and then in like one instance, like Jennifer Lawrence, she looked good, then then at that point, then they go in canon route, and I can't say shit about it. I don't even look. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even that crazy about X-Men and Mystique and shit. Only character I care about in X-Men is probably that Cyclops motherfucker. Where like I feel bad for him. Bro can't even take his glasses off. It's like imagine you being Cyclops and you trying to clap some cheeks and your glasses fall off. You hyper beaming everything in that proximity on some fucking. Everybody in that room getting blasted, bro.
Best looking appearances of.
He said Retro doesn't know. Can he just close his eyes?
Mystique, she looks good. Listen, I'm cracking. But okay, cool. They don't like Mystique. Whatever. DEI Mystique. They love manly men in their video games, right? So Wolverine, at the very least, being the main character and the main focus about this game, that should be enough for them to not be complaining too much.
Wait, what he said? The unhinged emotional meltdown from all the Insomniac Wolverine fanboys is priceless. We're gonna have a fun year. This is Wokeverine in the modern Pedro Pascal audience. Non-binary? Wait, what? Like, is he saying all this off this screenshot? I don't get it.
Yeah, bro. This Wolverine is a soy boy to them. This Wolverine.
The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Isn't Wolverine
Yo, my God, bro. Yo, imagine being that character getting 3 big yeets through the fucking jaw. The shit go through your jaw to the top. Oh my God, what an execution.
For these people.
You're done.
It gets to what are we talking about? I'm watching this man turn people into
exactly, bro. That's what I want to do. I want to cut people
with max ferocity. This man is about homicide right now. And it's not enough for y'all. This is ass. This is ass to y'all. Like it gets to a point where I really wonder, what is it that y'all want from these games? They are just committed to the grift, bro. It's insane. Remember how I said they will make up things to be mad.
No, and then the issue is too, is that even if they made the game to cater to them, they will still bitch about something. So at the end of the day, you will never win. That's why when it comes to like video game developers, I feel like just make the game. Just make the game in your vision and release it and fuck what everybody else thinks, because no matter how you make it, someone gonna bitch. And that's why I fuck with Shift Up, because they released Stellar Blade. They didn't give a fuck. Stellar Blade, they were like, yo, look at them cheeks. Look at them yams. Look at that sexy ass skin. And then the Shift Up devs were like, you know what? Guess what? You can mod it too. Fuck it. Make her even more naked.
This Wolverine ain't manly or sexy enough. Just say you homosexual and in love with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
True. Thank you, Akura, for the 100 biddies. Thank you, baby. You said if Twitter didn't pay people for posting, then these opinions wouldn't, then they wouldn't be out there. I mean, that's true, because people, they rage bait so they could get clicks, likes, impressions, and then they get paid. They get paid off Twitter. I don't know. Retro Game needs more booba.
Mad at and then try to convince you to be mad at the thing they made up. Just listen to a clip of one of my favorite grifters, the wonderful Vara Dark. Let me just play you a quick clip of something she said recently.
One thing that I thought was really weird about this trailer that I had said while I was live streaming the State of Play is the fact that 90% of the enemies that Wolverine is beating up are minorities. So I just have a very sneaking suspicion
what?
It's going to be about his white privilege and him coming to terms with that and him trying to become a
I didn't even notice that. Nah, there's no way you watching that Wolverine trailer and you're like, wait a minute. Black, Latino, black, Latino, again? Where are the whites? Like, nah, dude, there's no way. There is no way. I didn't even know that was like a thing people talked about in this shit. Like, wait a minute, they're only killing minorities. I didn't even realize that in the trailer. I was just seeing Wolverine go crazy. That's all I was paying attention to.
Man, I just have a feeling that that is not a coincidence.
Oh, Vara. My sweet,
what?
Sweet
I didn't
angel.
even notice
Are you smoking
that.
crack? This is how you know these people don't play or care about the games they're talking about at all. They just want to monetize off of your outrage. Why does it look like Wolverine's fighting a lot of minorities in the Wolverine game trailer?
Nah, that's true, bro. But you see, chat, I can't be that person. I don't know how people on Twitter could live like rage baiting. I don't know. I would feel mean if I rage baited people all the time on the internet. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. If remember that one time, chat, where we were arguing like crazy in the chat about Nier Automata, bro, I know if I put that shit on Twitter, that shit would have banged. Oh my god, bro. If I said that shit on Twitter as a tweet, that shit would have banged.
This is the kind of person who will fight you over fictional characters but don't give a damn about actual minorities.
True, actually. Thank you, Owl, for the fucking 100 goddamn biddies. Thank you, baby. Anyone who's seen X-Men know that Magneto is a Holocaust survivor. The mutants are the minorities. Type of paragraph right now. Fuck it. Let's test it out. No! Heck no. I'm gonna have everybody in my chat being like, look at this stupid Dominican. Thinking that I don't like Nier Automata because of the titties. I'm here for the plot. Me fives are popping up. I'm out of here.
I don't know, man. Could it be that the game's not in fucking America? Dog, the game is set in Madripoor, a fictional country, not the United States. So if anything, Wolverine is the minority where he's at in that story. And guys, these people do this with every game now. I just showed you them saying Mystique in the new Wolverine game ain't sexy.
Dude, that reminds me of Resident Evil 5, bro. When Resident Evil 5 first came out, everybody was like, why are all the characters black? I'm like, because it takes place in Africa. It takes place in Africa. They were like, no, not in my Resident Evil. There's no way you're out here killing all these. I was like, nah, dude. And then I remember they had to do like a whole update where then like they started changing like some people's complexion and shit. And I was like, bro, the game took place in Africa. I don't know, man. I mean, not to say that there's no people of like different types of shades in Africa, obviously, but it's like, goddamn. You said, but Elon Musk is from Africa. He's white. Wait a goddamn minute. Rage baiting in Twitch chat, it's like having a closed secret, but doing it on Twitter, on YouTube comments, it's like leaking the fatd. I don't know what's a fatd to the media. Thank you. First message, Andy. Thank you.
For them.
I appreciate you,
baby.
baby.
The question, what do they want these characters to look like? And of course, it was no other game than Ghost of Yotei to provide us an answer to this question.
Nah, bro. Just play Stellar Blade. Bro said he wanted Ghost of Yotei like this. Okay, nah, bro. Like, okay, bro. I would have been playing Ghost of Yotei with one hand on my mama. Link. You see, there goes Tainted. No, Tainted, I'm not clicking your link. Tainted, you're just like Kless. I could be watching a whole video, we having a topic on one thing, then Kless be like, oh, here's a segue. If I click this video and it's Jackoff and Dickster related and or Half-Life related, you're dead. It's an Instagram video too, even worse. Why are you sending me Instagram videos? What do you want me to see on IG?
Half-Life 3 shit incoming, Keck.
Nah, look, so apparently it's this. What the fuck is this? The only people who hate on my music are new gens who don't have trained ears.
Big black truck, I swear I run. I beat that bitch, I'll fuck her up. What's on my lungs, so fuck that blood. My jet type shoot, don't touch your love. My shoe getting true, don't give a fuck. So many wins, I count it up. I sip that.
Turn that shit! Turn! Oh, I'm on my other account. You lucky on my soul. Turn that shit the fuck off! Retro alt. No, my retro alt is me trying to make this channel to just post clips on it. Now, there's a lot of new musical artists coming out here thinking that they're musical artists, and their music is shit, bro. Their music is ass.
Holy fuck, we cannot be serious. If Ghost of Yotei made Atsu look like this, the game would have sold 1 million.
Okay, look, let's be honest. The game definitely would have probably sold a bit more. But come on, bro. This shit crazy. She gonna be in Japan killing people with a fat double D rack is kind of crazy, bro.
Copies by now. Holy shit.
You said, I know you talking about Too Slimy. Bro, Too Slimy made this one song with Blackboy Max. I'm the beast in the belly. Some shit like that. It's slowly starting to grow on me. But man, Too Slimy, you really got to be either high or you got to be like drunk off your mind to really like sit there and like nod your head and be like, yeah, this is great.
Smell the person who tweeted this from here. I mean this with all sincerity, bro. You cannot be dead ass. Bro, this game is set in the 1600s. I'm a gamer. I don't need my character to look like this shit. Nobody in the 1600s is looking like this, bro.
True.
Shit, nobody today is naturally looking like this.
True.
And I'm a gamer, bro. I'd much rather have my character look like this. Forget the yiddies.
Facts.
Like, bro, corn is free. You feel me? If you're really trying to see all that,
True.
you know, hit the...
Yo, that's what I be telling people too. I be saying that shit too. I be like, bro, if you're that horny, just go to the hub and just rub one out and then come back. Cause like right now, like people are just so unhinged, bro.
Google one time, or hear me out. Even better, go talk to a woman in real life. I know that's a
that shit ain't gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Crazy ass concept for some of y'all, but hear me out. That shit is way more rewarding. This is what gives gamers a bad rap, bro. I look at tweets like this, I just feel disappointment, bro. Like, this tweet really just describes everything in a nutshell, bro. Cause like, dog, what the fuck are you talking about? And the real
and like I said, the worst part about tweets like that is that girls will see that shit and then they think all dudes are like that. And I hate that shit because there's like this weird ass culture on the internet where I don't know why when people see one person do it, they say all of them are bad. I hate that mentality on the internet. Like, I feel like people are genuinely stupid when they think like that. Ooh, one person is bad? Now all of them are bad. No, bro. You're fucking dumb if you think that way. Like, come on, bro. As a girl, if you had one bad experience with a man, you're not gonna now say all men are bad. That's fucking stupid. Vice versa. If you're a dude and you have one bad experience with a woman, I'm not gonna say all women are bad. That's fucking stupid. You just had a bad experience with one person. Each person is different. Everybody's different. Capri Sun said, I will.
Irony of this tweet, it came out October 8th. The caption reads, if Ghost of Yotei made Atsu look like this, the game would have sold 1 million copies by now. The game came out October 2nd and sold 1 million copies the first day. Which means by the time this dumbass tweeted this tweet, the game had already sold well over 1 million.
Last Dono, but he'll say this.
Owl, thank you, baby.
It's not about the realism or about the representation or even the breasts. Just make the character look cool as hell.
True.
Titties and muscles are the bonus, not the selling point. Make bro or mom look badass. That's why we like Sora.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Sora doesn't look badass in Kingdom Hearts 1. That kid looked goofy. I just like Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1 because of his shoes. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Bro had them freaking giant ass goofy stompers. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2? Okay, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2, he was badass. Kingdom Hearts 1. Mind you, I love Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora. Thank you, Owl, for the 100 biddies, bro. I appreciate it. You said, what about Stellar Blade? Stellar Blade, every time I see like articles about Stellar Blade, they always talk about like the developers were like focusing so much on the ass in the game. And I'm like, hey, they made the ass look amazing in Stellar Blade. I'm not gonna lie. That was like my favorite part of the game, is just playing as Eve, which is like the whole game. Every time I was looking at Eve's ass, I was just like, Lord have mercy. And then every time I unlocked like a new outfit, it would always be like a outfit that would like slightly tease me, where it'd be like, oh, she wearing a mini skirt. Oh, I'm running up the stairs now. And I'm like, damn, I'm getting Pansu shots. Oh, nah. Shift Up was cooking with Stellar Blade.
In copies. Dumb dumbass. This is why I tell y'all, bro, they don't care about these games at all. They just want to piss you off and then run up money off you talking shit underneath their tweet about the game. It makes no sense, bro. Y'all cannot be falling for this, bro. And y'all cannot genuinely convince these people to make you care about dumb shit like this. It doesn't matter. Like, bro, now they're coming after The Witcher 4. The Witcher series being one of the most beloved game franchises ever. What are they mad at?
The Witcher 4, that's the one where the girl was in the intro, where she had like the eyeliner and like the blonde hairstyle with the cool. I thought she looked cool. Me personally, the first time I seen the trailer, I was like, she looked badass. But then a lot of people were bitching about it, and I was like, why are people bitching? I thought she looked good.
I'm gonna let y'all take a quick guess. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. You ready? DEI makes everything worse, and it's just 2 pictures of the main character. At first, I just thought they were mad that this game has a female lead, but no. They're just mad that she's not hot enough for them. Again, crazy take. I know y'all don't talk to women in real life. She's ugly. True. And again, I have to stress this.
That's what I'm saying too, because when I saw her the first time, I said, wait a minute, she looks very attractive to me. And people online were like, nah, bro, she's chopped. And I'm like, damn. And a lot of these people who be saying this shit, nah, for reals, bro, like, they probably never touched a woman type shit. And the shit's sad. You said she looks like your average white woman. Damn. I mean, I'm not gonna say she ugly. I think she's an attractive character, but she, like, how hot do they want her to look? It's like we're like in a Viking era. Like, they just want like the protag to be extremely sexy, and then everybody else to look basic.
Even if she is ugly to y'all, who gives a damn? This is not Concord, right? Concord was another story. Concord was a hero shooter, right? A hero shooter. Every character has a unique design, unique ability.
With all these goofy ass, stupid ass, Baldur's Gate looking ass characters. And guess what? They didn't even support this game. So at this point, anybody who be bitching about, oh man, make these games with mad inclusivity, y'all had y'all game with inclusivity. And guess what? Y'all didn't fucking support that shit. Y'all didn't support that shit. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. They made all the games just so all these motherfuckers could play it and have all their shit, and they didn't even play them shits. So at that point, I don't want to hear nothing.
They have to incentivize you to play said characters. No one's going to spend money playing a hero shooter where none of the heroes look good at all. But a story mode game, something that follows a narrative with a lead character that's been with the franchise for what, over 20 years now? Like, what are we even talking? And when I tell you guys, I could go on all day finding stupid ass examples of shit like this dumbass said 13 million
sold versus 1.3 million sold. Like I said, flop. Ghost of Tsushima did reach 13 million copies sold after more than 4 years ago. Yeah, you see, like that's stupid. You can't say, oh, this game sold 13 million, but you're counting the entirety of its lifespan, which is 4 years it's been out. And then like a day or two after Ghost of Yotei release, or even a week after Ghost of Yotei release, to try to compare the two and say, oh man, the one sold more than 2. It's stupid. You say he doesn't have a blue check mark? I don't know, man.
Copies sold versus 1.3 million sold. Like I said, Ghost of Yotei is a flop. Dickhead. Ghost of Tsushima came out 5 years ago, gang.
Yeah.
5. If you think Ghost of Tsushima sold 13 million copies
day one,
in its first day,
that's crazy.
Let alone its first week, let alone its first month, let alone its first year,
you're crazy.
You're smoking dick. I
not
believe
even
the first year sales
not even
numbers
crack.
of
You're
Ghost of
smoking
Tsushima
dick.
was around 6.5 million copies sold. How can you compare the sales numbers to a game that's been out for 5 years to a game that hasn't even been out for a full month? But this is my point. These people aren't this fucking dumb. They might be, but I just can't believe that they might be. But what they do know is that there's somebody dumb enough out there to agree with them and believe the shit they're saying.
Yep.
Not only that, but they also know there's people that know the truth. People that know they're bullshitting, that are gonna go underneath their post and call them out. And guess what? Both groups of people give them money because all they need is the interaction. All they need is the engagement, and they're getting that coin, man. I'm not actually pissed. I just hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we got this dude Grums over here talking about games being DEI, woke. He's not supporting Ghost of Yotei and games like that. For fuck's sake, man. Like, bro, this dude is a 60-something-year-old man. Hang up the jersey, Unc. It's over. You do a lot of yapping about games you don't like for a guy that still hasn't put out the game he was supposed to put out. Yes, this 60-something-year-old man got money out of the people that supported him. He raised money to make a game and never released it. So you're talking about all these games that are woke.
That's crazy. How much money did he raise? He raised a bunch of money to make a game and he never made it? Oh my God, he finessed everybody. I wonder how much money he made off that shit. Over 1K? Oh, that's not that bad. I thought I was going to hear like an absurd number like 50,000. I would have been like, 50K? Motherfuckers gave this guy 50 bands? Shit, I'm about to go on Twitter right now. Hey guys, I'm going to try to make a Nikkei predecessor. I'm about to lie out my ass and then take that money. Shit, I got to do it on my burner though. Fuck. Like, what the fuck? I got to make a fake account. Evil Retro. I don't know.
DEI and shit, dog, at least they came out. Seems to me you need to be spending a little bit less time on Twitter and a little bit more time getting to work with your bitch ass. Ghost of Yote might be woke. It might have a woman protagonist. At least it didn't fucking scam me. If a game is ass, I will be the first one to tell you. But criticize the game off real criticism points. Why are we immediately acting like a game is dead on arrival because it has a woman main character?
Yup.
Dog.
That's true.
You stink. I can smell you. These people don't care about you. They don't care about video games. They care about money. And all they want to do is make you mad so they can make money off your reaction. If you find yourself agreeing with the way these people think at all, I implore you,
he raised at least
please,
600K
look
cap.
inward.
Cap. Electric, you gotta be capping. I know it wasn't 600K. There's no way.
It's in such bad taste, and a lot of
apparently he scammed 500K. Oh my God, there's no way. Who was donating?
It is just lies and bullshit. And also one thing I want to say to my young men, fellas, just because it's coming from a woman, you feel me, doesn't mean this shit's true. I know some of y'all are hearing it come from a woman, and in your brain you're going, oh my gosh, she feels the same way I do. I knew I wasn't sexist. I just hate when bitches are in my game. No, bro. I don't know, man. I just think we're in a really weird time. It seems like nobody wants to be happy about shit these days. Game comes out with a normal ass looking woman, DEI game. Woke slop. Game comes out with a more fan servicey type of art style. Gooner game. This shit is Gooner slop. What happened to the hobby I love, bro? I'm just trying to play some good games, bro. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Not every game is perfect, and bad games do deserve to be criticized. Trust me. Trust me. But lying and making up false things to be angry about just so you can get paid a little bit of extra money, that shit's loser activity, bro. Anyway, that's all I got. Let me know what y'all think. More videos on the way. Love y'all. Peace. Everybody rock with me because I'm hot now. Took your girl and I'm scoring.
Raise the prices link.
Pull up what I bought up with an iced out watch.
PlayStation's killing us. We need more games.
Fuck Nintendo. Xbox decision making.
Raise the prices. What? But there's no reason to buy.
On God, and they did it like 3 times. Oh shit, holiday season, we're not making any sales. Raise the prices again.
An Xbox right now. Close a game studio. Dog, we need more games. Costco won't even sell us anymore. Raise the prices again. Are you smoking crack? What the fuck are you talking? PlayStation's killing us.
Raise it again. Yo, just keep raising it. Bro, chat, and I'm not lying to y'all. I keep on seeing articles saying GPU and CPU prices are about to go up like 150% within next month or some shit. I am so glad I copped this shit now, bro. I am so glad I pulled the trigger on this bitch now because if I waited a little bit longer, I would have been fucking clipped, bro. I would have been clipped. This motherfucker tried to jump shot. Get me out of here. Crazy. Damn, you said this shit's gonna be so difficult to get a custom PC parts now? It is, bro. It's like getting real bad out here. People saying that Tony cursed Microsoft with this short. You said, I'm glad I already have a PS5. Hell yeah. Because I hear consoles are about to go up too. Finally got that 1080-60. Bro, I was just happy the other time I was streaming Nikkei, bro, and Nikkei was running buttery smooth. Chat, tell me how many times I rolled on that fucking Snow White banner. Gold pop. My dick is hard. I'm like, oh shit. Here comes Snow White. Cucked. Elysian. Who's popping up in Elysian? Uni. You pink-haired bitch. Get the fuck off my shit. Oh, nah. Let me roll again on this banner. Gold pop, my dick hard. 2 golds, gold. I'm like, oh shit. My shit moving like this. Bro, I'm seeing both this shit. Tetra. I'm like, what? Tetra, Elysian again. Elysian. Oh my God, bro. Like, yo, Unis Macilis. Thank you for the correction, Cool J. I'm ass. But you know what I mean, bro. Like, I'm getting everybody else but Snow White. They want me to use my mileage tickets. I'm not using my mileage, bro. I got 1,000 mileage. I'm saving that damn mileage for, like, when I gotta go crazy. I'm saving that damn mileage. That's a 1% banner. I used the gold ticket. Okay, I still got some time. I'm gonna wait till, like, it's almost the last minute. When it's, like, a day left, then I might have to use my gold mileage to get one of them. Don't repeat what you did with Red Hood. Oh, so I'm just going to wait and then just use it. Snow White is the best unit in the game right now. Say on God. I'm saving 1,200 mileage for Ether. Ether alt. She's legit top 3 meta. Just use the mileage. I'm probably just going to get 1 copy then.
I'm not getting this cop car.
What the heck is this? You sent me a 10-minute video of who? Rage compilation of who? Linden? Who the fuck is Linden? I don't even know who this is! Oh my God.
Yo, 久しぶり。
マジか。
おーマジ。元気ピンピンだよ。
Oh shit, she got the little bracelet that doesn't let the maggots get on you, right? Isn't that what that is? That's like the thing that repels the maggots?
反転術式。
The Wreath of Purity, yes.
でっかい。
違和感。
Uh-oh.
いや、これでいい。
Oh, Biowater? They in Biowater? Uh-oh.
順転と反転。
Uh-oh.
それぞれの無限を衝突させることで生成される仮想の質量を押し出す。挙式。
Purple! That was a nice transition. Yo, whoever animated that, give them a little, like, they need like a little reward or something. That was good. Hit him with the purple. 2025 will be peak for gaming.
Do you love gaming? Were you
17 minutes? Fuck it. You know what? This guy's entertaining enough, so I'll do it.
planning on building a gaming PC anytime in the near future?
Not
Well,
me!
congratulations.
Not me! I bought a pre-built because the RAM prices was going up my ass like a goddamn cucumber with no lube.
You're fucked. The barrier to entry for gaming is in hell. And it's not just accessibility that's getting worse. It's literally everything. For the past year, and more specifically like the past month or two, we as consumers have been getting shafted, dog. But let's take a step back. Let's just take a little stroll down memory lane. Let's go back to where this all started, to where this truly all started going downhill. PlayStation's killing us. We need more games. Raise the prices. What? But there's no reason to buy an Xbox right now. Close a game studio. Dog, we need more games. Costco won't even sell us anymore. Raise the prices again. Are you smoking crack? What the fuck are you talking? Would you believe people are saying that skit is cursed? People are blaming me for the state of gaming right now, dog. What did I do? May 2025 marked the first time
You said, why so
Xbox
descriptive with food? I'm
raised the
salad.
prices. This first
Thankfully,
price
without
raise would
cucumbers.
affect
My bad, Cool
all
J.
their hardware. We're talking controllers, headsets, the consoles. This first price raise hit like a terror attack. The Xbox Series S, 512 gigabytes, the base model, cheapest Xbox you can possibly buy. They took its $299 price point and raised it to $380. Guys, 380? An Xbox Series S? Are you kidding me? You used to pick one of them shits up like a can of Arizona tea. I bought a Series S in high school off like a dishwashing salary, bro. And God forbid you want to play more games. God forbid you want a terabyte of storage. Because they increased the price of the Xbox Series S 1 terabyte edition to $430. Increased from $350. Holy shit.
Damn.
And the craziest part about this, that's the Series S. I tried running Cyberpunk 2077 on a Series S in 2020. Bro, that shit went Granted, some of that was Cyberpunk's fault, but
No way. Yo, I've always had questions about that, right? Where it's like, what games can run actually decent on the Series S? Is like every game able to run nicely on it, or is it like the Steam Deck, where it's like there are some games that are compatible with the S, and there are some games that are kind of like, you really shouldn't try it on this. So, I think the only one that's like that, the only console that can play everything is the other one, the black one that looks like a refrigerator. That one I think plays everything, but the other one can only like half-ass play some shit. It's crazy, bro.
That's neither here nor there. Let's say you want a bit more power, you want a bit more beef to your console. Xbox Series X Digital, $550. That's up from $450. Yup, a whole ass $100 price.
I remember there was a
increase.
time.
And remember,
I remember there was a time I wanted to cop an X just to say I have one, and I feel like it was like a good few years back where I was like, damn, I want an Xbox Series X just because. And then like right before I was gonna buy it, I'm like, why though? I'm not gonna play shit on it. But then in my head, I'm like, but just have it just because. Now I'm like, fuck. If I cop that shit and I didn't play it, bro, I could have resold that shit for like way extra.
you're not getting the disc drive with that. But look, the Series X with the disc drive, that's always an option. You know what I mean? It's easy. $600. Up from $500.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
600,
Before
bro.
May 2025, you could get the 2 terabyte Galaxy Black Edition Xbox Series X for $600. What have they done to my market? We used to have nice things. After the first price raise, that same console is $730. Who the fuck is buying that? Xbox.
Nobody.
I rock with y'all. Truly, I do. I know it might not sound like it these days, but all the
Look, nobody's buying them shits. Because look, you know what's funny, chat? The other day I went to a Best Buy. Tell me how the Best Buy... I didn't see an Xbox section. I went to the Best Buy. I saw a very big Nintendo Switch section, which was like two-sided. Then I saw a PlayStation side. I didn't really see an Xbox side. I feel like even retailers are like, bro, just phase out the Xbox. Like, I don't know what's Microsoft doing right now, bro. You can get emulators on Xbox without the risk of bricking or homebrewing. Man, it's crazy.
Y'all are forcing me to drop, but I really do rock with y'all. Y'all are like the first brand to ever reach out to me to send me something. I will forever be grateful with that. But as someone who's worked with you before, I feel like it's my civic duty to let you know you're
fucking up.
Y'all are good. The Xbox is a good machine. It's not that good. Y'all aren't that good to justify a 700. Bro,
no.
What games?
Yeah.
PlayStation games low-key sell consoles. If I didn't have a PS5, I would get it to play Wolverine PS5 when it comes out. That's just a fact. I'm not saying everyone is like that, but I know that those people exist. What the
Yup, that's me with Kingdom Hearts. But I feel like the new Kingdom Hearts might be multi-plat. But that was the reason, no cap chat. Kingdom Hearts was the reason why I copped the PS3. Because I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to come out on PS3. It never did. Then I copped the PS4 because of Kingdom Hearts. I'm thinking in my head, all right, Kingdom Hearts 3 gotta come out for PS4. Then I think it does happen, right? It does come out for PS4. I was like, all right, cool. Now we're hearing about the new Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, I keep on copping PlayStations because I'm like, bro, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was my bread and butter, bro. It's the Xbox biggest mistake right now is getting rid of their exclusives. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 and the PS3 sounds crazy, yeah. Then it went multi-platform, yup. And I feel like now, since it's going to be multi-platform, I'm not really going crazy like if Sony, because people are already talking about that. Sony's talking about, whoa, PS6. Sony, please shut up. I don't want to hear shit about the PS6 till like, no cap, 2030.
What game am I buying an Xbox to play, bro? Answer me that. I mean, look what they're doing. Oblivion Remastered, Game Pass Day 1. Who else has access to that? Oh, that was my fault. That one's on the PlayStation Store. That was my bad. But the point still stands. Doom the Dark Ages. Game Pass Day 1. Brand new Doom game. Xbox staple. No one else is doing.
KH is going to be multi-plat? That makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? What the hell reason on earth does anyone have to get an Xbox? August 2025, PlayStation announced a price increase hitting all their hardware, including their consoles. Without any type of warning, by the way. PlayStation is increasing their prices, applying to all hardware effective now. No warning, not shit. Effective now is insane work. Come on, PlayStation. They raised the prices of their standard, digital, and pro consoles by $50 each, making...
But here's the thing, though. Y'all can't even be mad at them for that shit. Why? Because they were the last ones to do it. If anything, we all got to be mad at Nintendo. Because I think... Wait, who the one that started it? I think Xbox started it, then Nintendo did it next. It was first Xbox, then Nintendo. Or was it? No, Nintendo started the $80 bullshit. Then Xbox, I think, increased prices. And then Nintendo says something about tariffs and then they increase shit. Xbox, then Nintendo. Thanking God, I got these consoles before the price increases. Bro, you said I thought Nintendo started? I think Nintendo started the $80 price tag bullshit. Once Nintendo started that, then Xbox announced, oh, we're going to increase our consoles. Then Nintendo was like, oh, by the way, we're also increasing the price one. The Switch One's price, which is insanity. That's bro, the Switch One came out when? 2017? No way. When did the Switch One come out? 2017? March 2017? It's almost been 10 years. We're in 2026. Oh my God. Next year is going to be the 10-year anniversary of the Switch One. What? Oh my God. And for Nintendo to be like, yo, years later, to just be like, yeah, we increasing the first Switch, the price of the first Switch. 2, chat, have y'all been hearing that the 3DSs have been skyrocketing in pricing? Now everybody online is looking for 3DSs, bro. Now everybody wants a 3DS again. I heard that shit is skyrocketing in price. I am so glad I still got my gold Majora's Mask. I got I remember I got one that was homebrewed from Japan. My sisters, I think they got like, each of them got like 2, bro. We got mad 3DSs here, man. I wish I could get one more 3DS, but now I'm like, fuck it, the prices is too high. I don't want that shit. You said I got Citra. Mine long ago, so I'm cooked. Let me think of this. Shit. My dad gave me and my brother one on Christmas. Dope. 3DS. You modded yours? You gotta mod it. So why haven't you played Kid Icarus Uprising yet? That game is short. Is it actually short? I gotta try it.
The base PS5 with no disc drive, $500, and the PlayStation 5 Pro, $750. We didn't even get to think about this. We barely got to sit with this. We barely took a breath before we turned around.
I bought a 3DS for $200 and got porn from it from a previous owner. Crazy.
Yep. September 2025, Xbox raised the prices again. The month directly after PlayStation did it, and only a few months after raising their own prices. Back-to-back price raises from the 2 biggest console.
I feel like Xbox doing the double raise was them putting the nail in the coffin in their own fucking coffin. Like, I feel like they buried themselves with that shit. It's like, bro, you already price increased once. You didn't even, like, how long was it? September, and then what was the first price increase? Did he have it here? Xbox did the price increase. I don't know when, but how long was it? Like, was it like within a month time?
Manufacturers in gaming. Let's go. And this time, they're full mask off, bro. Fuck it. The Xbox Series S, the cheapest Xbox ever, the most accessible, most affordable option, the base model option. The one that used to be $300, $399.99. You want the 1 terabyte? Okay, $450. And that itself is up from $429.99, which that was up from $349. This shit is crazy. The digital Series S,
he just said September was the second time,
up from $550.
So when was the first time?
You care about physical media. You like to own your games. You want a disc drive. $650 for your head. Pay it or die. And God forbid you want the Galaxy Black.
And I'm not gonna lie, Xbox, I feel like haggled so much people, because so much people that I knew. Now, whenever I shit talked Xbox, people used to come up to me all the time, but I'm like, yo, but Game Pass, bro, but Game Pass, but Game Pass. You gotta stay subscribed to Game Pass to keep playing those games. The second Xbox started increasing everything, and then people were like, I'm unsubscribing from Game Pass. They lost all their games. They ended up realizing, wait a minute, I was subscribed to Game Pass for 10 years. I can't unsubscribe because now I lost everything. Bro, that's the crazy shit, bro.
Like, I'm not even saying that price out loud. Get it off my screen.
Can you imagine? Because they didn't own anything.
$800 for a gaming console? That shit better put me in the game. I better be able to feel everything happening in GTA. Both PlayStation and Xbox cited a challenging economic landscape for the reason that they needed to raise their prices. In other words, but this is also where we saw the beginning of a whole different problem. You see, the tariffs weren't just the issue at this point. Oh no. You see, Xbox was facing a different kind of problem. A problem that is causing them to raise their prices multiple times in 1 year. The RAM shortage. With this second price increase, Microsoft cited that the high demand from RAM chips to be used in AI, that's affecting them as the price for parts continue to go up. And if RAM's getting more expensive, the consoles get more expensive.
Chat, I'm calling it now. The new consoles of like Xbox and Sony is gonna have a built-in AI chip in that bitch. I'm calling it now. And they're gonna have like a whole thing where they're gonna be like doing demonstrations with it, where they're gonna be like, hello, this is your PlayStation. How can I help you today? Yo, PlayStation, man, I wanna play some Fortnite. Okay, I'll be downloading Fortnite for you right now. Would you like to do anything else? I want you to boot up Netflix for me, bro. I'm trying to watch Stranger Things. Bullshit. I'm not copping no PS6 if I got a AI robot controlling the whole shit for me. AI chip is gonna kill homebrew watch? Probably.
But this was just the beginning. Remember, this was some months ago now. We truly had no idea what the hell was coming. One of the best and most consistent deals in all of gaming, Xbox Game Pass. One of the only launchers dropping first-party AAA games day one that you don't need to pay for up front. They announced they would be raising the prices from $19.99 a month to $29.99 a month. Again, you don't own these games. It's not like you just get Game Pass and you can play them until the dawn of time. No! $30 every single month adds up to $360 per year. Why on God's green earth would I pay $360 per year to not own my shit? The average gamer buys 2 to 3 or less games per year. At that point, just buy the game outright and...
Mind you, you said the average gamer buys 2 to 3 games per year. Me, I only cop games on Steam. And they gotta be like in super sale mode. And I think like the best shit I've seen so far right now in Steam, that's kind of getting me doing this right now with my chin, is the Mega Man Battle Network collection. They finally dropped that price, like the lowest I've ever seen. That's just like $12 for like for like collection 1. And I'm like, damn, is collection 2 also like $12? I'm like, god damn. Together, that's like what, $24 for collection 1 and collection 2, and you get all the Mega Man Battle Network games? That shit sounds kind of fire, bro.
Own it, the fuck? How could you shoot yourselves in the foot that bad? Even though I will say,
you game for the eventual backlog, bro. We gotta have an infinite backlog.
But they claim themselves it's profitable for them. But it's gotten to a point where there is no point. If it's gonna be that much money, respectfully, I'll just go buy the game, dog. This video isn't just about Xbox, by the way. There's other shit happening in gaming that we're getting to, I promise. I mean, we talked about PlayStation raising prices too. This is just how much shit that's happened specifically just this year. But look, after all that, it can't really get much worse for Xbox.
Wait, what that shit said?
Really get much worse for Xbox.
After consoles and subscriptions, Microsoft is also raising the prices on the dev kits. Yo, nah, Xbox really said fuck everybody. They said even the developers, bitch, pay up. You want to drop shit on our console? Pay up. I didn't even know that.
Xbox raised the price on their dev kits.
I didn't know that.
You need a dev kit to make a game for Xbox, and they raised the price of them from $1,500 to $2,000. For the love of God, Xbox! Not only are you raising prices for the consumers, but for the developers making your games now too. Raise the prices. I have never made any video to age like this video. I feel like I tapped into something divine making that shit. Every other week is some new bullshit. It was then reported that Xbox's next console might be $1,200. I'm not even gonna get into that one. After months of straight bad news and incessant price raising,
I'm telling you, bro, there's just gonna be a crash that's gonna happen. There's just gonna be a huge year where like the consoles are gonna come out and it's gonna be so expensive to the point where like, yes, there's gonna be some people that's gonna probably cop it day one, but the vast majority is not gonna cop it, and they're not gonna see like the numbers that they're gonna want to see. They're gonna be like, oh man, we only sold this much. It's gonna happen, bro. You say you need the dev kit to do it. You can't get emulators. Meanwhile, Nintendo just chilling on their own BS. I don't even know, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The only thing holding Nintendo right now is that they got IPs. It's like, I know Nintendo would never go multi-plat, but if Nintendo ever did multi-plat, and like I said before, Nintendo, I don't think is ever gonna do that. But if they ever did that shit, they're cooked. Because, yo, I'm playing all their games on my PC, or I'm playing all their games on my Steam Deck or on, like, my PlayStation or some shit. I am not going to be out here like, yo, let me cop a Nintendo console. I'm good, man.
Finally got something cool. Just a little silver lining.
Yo, imagine Xenoblade on PlayStation.
Bleak, dark reality. Just last month in November, Valve, the people behind Steam, announced brand new hardware coming in 2026. This included a new VR headset, a new controller, and the Steam Machine
I ain't gonna lie. I was 100. Look, chat. I was looking at the Steam machine like crazy, but now I got this PC. I am not looking at the Steam machine no more. I don't care about this machine no more.
Console. Now the controller, ugly as hell, but it does have dedicated Steam.
You got
and
no
quick
reason.
access
Yup,
buttons
I
to
got
get
no
back to
reason
whatever
for it
you
now.
were doing seamlessly.
The controller, I don't care. People are calling this controller ugly. I kind of like that I got those fat touchpads. I want this controller.
As well as trackpads for games meant for keyboard and mouse.
I want that
controller. You
controller.
can use it on any device that's capable of running Steam. But if I'm being real, fuck the control. We all know who the real star of this show
You said
is.
Steam
The
machine is
Steam
ugly?
machine
It's
is
a
Valve's new
square.
console with
How is
6
this
times the
ugly?
power
It's cute as shit. How is this ugly? It's a cute cube
of a Steam Deck.
with an adjustable faceplate. This is awesome. I don't know.
Steam OS that's optimized for gaming. It's
I
plug
think
and
it's
play
cool.
just like a console, despite pretty much being a PC. It's a PC. We're talking fast pause, fast resume on the
It's
game,
the black
cloud
box from
saving,
Nier.
all the typical
Oh, the one
console
9S
stuff.
was
But
holding.
of course, it's a PC,
But it was like
so
this
you
tiny.
can use other apps, other game launchers, even other operating systems. With a 512 gigabyte or a 2 terabyte storage option, pretty decent specs, and a customizable light bar, as well as a fully customizable outer shell case. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
The outer shell shit, I like that. I like
And
the
then
customizables.
one day, we're just gonna randomly see you grabbing it off a shelf in your room one day like, oh yeah chat. So, I decided to get the Steam console.
No comment. Thank you, Huge Lucky Noah, for the 100 bits. And I'm gonna give you one of these. Owl kill me, cause I told the truth, Nuke. Uh-oh. I'm back though. What's up, Dylan Knight?
They went stupid. Valve put their whole... everyone went crazy. This machine seems like it answered so many people's prayers. But after the initial hype of the announcement started to wear off, we started to notice a few things. First of all,
No
thinking
price.
about it realistically, if you already have a decent gaming PC, this isn't for you.
Yep.
It's meant to have that plug and play console experience. That makes it easier for people that have only ever had a console to jump into having a PC. And for the casual person who doesn't use a PC for work and just games a couple hours out of the week, a console is going to be the preferable option every time. Maybe not every time, but a lot of the time. For some people, consoles just make sense. We don't have to pretend like that's not true. However, this machine only makes sense as an entry-level PC, as a bridge for console people to jump into PC gaming, if it's priced comparable to consoles. Because if it's priced like a PC,
You might as well just get a
just
PC.
get a PC.
Exactly.
At least the PC is upgradable and shit like that.
Just
That
get a
would serve you
PC.
better in the long run. The one piece of information we never learned about this machine
It's the
was
price.
how much it's going to cost. Valve told us everything under the sun about the Steam machine
Except the price. Yup.
Understandably so, that began to worry people. Rumors and stuff started coming out. When Valve was asked if the machine would be around $500 to compete with consoles, hey, the room went quiet. The very first whispers we got about the price was, "Those
700.
motherfuckers ain't trying to price it at 500. Then the guessing war started. People were popping out the woodwork.
Chat, how much y'all guessing this shit gonna cost? I think this console's gonna cost anywhere between 700 to 900. Like there's no way it's gonna be more than 900 in my opinion. It gotta be between 700 to 900.
With their guess of how much the Steam machine would cost. I saw as low as $299 with claims that if
$299 is the only price point that will be successful. I can buy a Switch Lite and a used PS4 for $250. This machine is already outdated. People are telling me that they still play Left 4 Dead or some shit. I mean, that's not a good comparison. I mean, a Switch Lite is ass. A Switch Lite is garbage. You can't even take out the Joy-Cons. You can't even dock the Switch Lite. So fuck the Switch Lite. A PS4, I guess you could probably get instead a PS4 Pro. A PS4 Pro, I feel like would actually be kind of cool. But
it was any more expensive, the machine would completely fail. You're smoking shit that hasn't been invented yet if you thought this thing was ever gonna
you said
be.
a used PS4 sound like a jet engine, bro. My like super old PS4, a couple months back when I was trying to boot that shit up and just have it playing themes on my TV, bro, that shit was like that shit was loud.
200 and But now, 1 month past the Steam Machine's announce, we finally understand why we don't have any information on the price. It all comes back to the one thing that's fucking everything else up in life right now.
AI and RAM.
AI. The development and growth of AI is reaching exponential levels. So much so that corporations are slowly beginning to abandon consumers in favor of AI. AI development is extremely resource intensive. These data centers need the same technology that we use to power our computers, laptops, tablets. So that means things for us, they're just gonna get shittier. Xbox has raised the prices on everything under the sun with an Xbox logo on it. Now they're claiming, as I am filming this video, they may have to raise the prices on their hardware again. This is due to the RAM shortage being caused by AI. Xbox, Microsoft.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
What the hell do you mean? AI?
Anybody in the chat who owns an Xbox Series S or X, I'm gonna call you Mr. Moneybags now. Cause y'all rich. Y'all got shmoney. Yo, who own an Xbox in chat? Y'all rich. Y'all rich right now.
The most expensive Steam Deck before OLED was close to $650. If we follow the law of handheld to console, the reasonable price would be $759. But if I had to guess, I'd say $800 to $850 since there's no alternatives.
Yo, Owl, thank you for the 100 motherfucking biddies. Damn, you said $750? $760? But if I had to guess, I'd say $800 to $850. I feel like, yo, whatever the price it's gonna be, if it's over $500, it's gonna piss people off. They're gonna bitch about it. They're 100% gonna bitch about it.
Is the reason you might have to raise the prices for a third time? You invested $80 billion into
Microsoft expects to spend $80 billion on AI-enabled data centers in the fiscal 2025. I'm telling you, because the next consoles that come out, they're gonna put AI in that shit, chat. I'm telling you.
AI! Not 80 million.
Billion with a B.
How do you invest money into the thing that makes your consoles more expensive and not prepare for it? The only reason PlayStation hardware hasn't risen as much as Xbox's has is because reportedly they planned for this. They secured RAM in bulk a while ago.
Sony water, man. Sony, these motherfuckers at Sony was like, wait a minute, I sense a disturbance in the force. Yo, get them RAM sticks. But sir, get them RAM sticks. I feel it. Something is gonna happen in the next couple of months. Sony, prepare for that shit. Let's go, Sony.
They saw shit heading this way, so they were prepared, so they don't have to raise their prices just yet. What the hell is Xbox doing? Xbox, this is the equivalent of me sitting in my car and lighting it on fire, then being surprised when it blows the fuck up and I die. How do you invest $80 billion into the thing that makes your shit more expensive and not prepare for it?
Nah, yeah, that's
then
crazy.
You're gonna turn around and look at us crazy. Oh, no, we might have to raise the price. But guys, it gets better, trust me. Micron, one of the 3 major manufacturers of RAM chips, the only 3. Micron announced they would be shifting their focus to only developing RAM chips for AI data centers. They are completely abandoning the consumer market. It's over. I can get a PS5 Pro for cheaper than 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM.
That's crazy.
What the fuck is going on?
What? 906 doubloons for 64 gigs of DDR5?
And guys, this isn't the end of it. It's the beginning of the end. SSD is going up. I'll say it again. If you had any plans to build a gaming PC,
you're done.
Get a pre-built now, yesterday. Because as soon as that inventory of pre-builts goes down, they're about to skyrocket too. It's gotten so bad to the point Valve is considering delaying the Steam machine completely. The whole reason they haven't announced the price was because of the RAM market. They wanted to see if the RAM market would stabilize, but fuck, brother, we're not gonna see it stabilize till maybe 2028, maybe. That Steam machine's about to be a banned minimum. And the extra sad part, it's reported Half-Life 3 was supposed to be a launch title with the Steam machine.
Chat, I hope Tainted is not in the chat. Tainted not here, right? We good? Alright. Let's keep it rolling.
Now, both could be delayed indefinitely. Let's go, bro. 2025 is so peak. Brother, we are at the point where Samsung can't get RAM from Samsung. RAM is so expensive right now.
RAM is so expensive, Samsung won't even sell it. How does that make any sense? Samsung won't even sell it to themselves. They're like, nah, bro. I'm keeping it in my pocket. Due to its rising prices from the AI bubble, Samsung Semiconductor reportedly refused a RAM order for new Galaxy phones from Samsung Electronics.
Oh. Samsung needed some RAM to put in their phones, dog. Samsung tried to buy RAM from Samsung themselves, and Samsung told themselves, no,
that's insane.
They can't even buy RAM from themselves, bro. Let that sink in. It's on the Ring camera. In the time it's taken for me to edit this video, NVIDIA is rumored to significantly cut GPU production.
Thank you, God.
30.
I'm saying thank you, God, that, you know, I made the purchase and bit the bullet, bro, because this shit is bad.
To 40%. Instead, shifting their focus on, you guessed it, higher margin AI data center chips instead. NVIDIA, of all people. It's over. Guys, I don't see this getting better anytime in the near future. I want to level with you guys.
You said, yeah, pussy, we've been telling you for years. Nah. Actually, y'all were telling me not to get a pre-built. And last month, I was like, how does this look? Y'all were like, it's a little pricey. Nah, hold on. I don't know. And then after that, I was, once I started seeing more articles pop up, I was like, fuck what the chat says. I'm buying this shit. I was like, fuck what the chat says, because some of y'all in chat was like, I don't know. The price is kind of high. You could get it cheaper at Newegg. This ain't, once I heard all that shit, I said, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna buy something, because now all I'm hearing is increase, hard drive increase, GPU increase, processor increase. Fuck it. They're gonna put the damn water cooling is also gonna go up. The cases are gonna go up. Water's gonna go up.
Real quick though, AI is here, whether we like it or not. I do see a lot of people treating AI like it's taboo. It's not. AI is here to stay.
You said I was stalling though?
Have some...
Look, all I'm gonna say is this. I'm not like y'all. Y'all the type of people that y'all upgrade probably yearly or every 2 years. Every time a new GPU come out, I know JJ be like, yo, man, I got that new 5080-25. And then Caprice be like, hey, man, I got that 5090-9999X. Yes, y'all do, Huge Lucky. You know what? I see the amount of money you make. I checked your taxes, bruh. You too, Oddity. I saw how much money you make. You owe an AI data center. And you ain't even giving me RAM sticks. You too, Dylanite. You own a RAM stick company too.
Me personally, pre-builts charge you a lot for a little. But there be no point when the pre-built is cheaper than 2 RAM sticks.
Facts! That's what it was, bro. Once I started seeing the RAM was that expensive, I said, fuck it, just give me the damn pre-built. But with the shit that I want in it, though. Noah's a student, he ain't doing taxes. Noah, you scamming the government?
You seeing the $205 paychecks I get every month? Yeah, that's definitely enough to get the 50 series per second.
Huge Lucky Noah, you rich.
I now know a guy to get my shit cheap. Where's your guy?
I don't know a guy. Thank you, Huge Lucky Noah. Thank you, Oddity. Thank you, Akuro.
If you still want to build your own PC, don't think it's a good idea. You might have to sell your body parts.
My kidneys.
Grab your knives and saws, chat. Your dick or balls sell the. Even the ladies cut them titties off.
Gooners in the chat, you could go to a sperm bank, bug the fuck out, get some of that shmoney, and buy yourself a new PC. Hey man, you get to release one and you get paid. That's not that bad. Golden Kappa train.
Legit beneficial uses to us, and it'd be
I hate
for us to
retro.
pretend like it
You
doesn't.
said
The
thought the
problem
same
is
thing I did.
Whose hands it's in. AI is only as good
Yo,
and trustworthy as the
plasma
people
donation.
in charge of it.
You
What
can
the
do
hell
that.
do you guys expect? We're gonna trust the big corporations whose only purpose it is to generate more profit than last year. We're gonna trust them to be ethical with AI. We're gonna trust that they'll know when to stop. They don't know how. They never will.
Look, and the thing is too is that they invested too much money into it.
I'm not trying to pay child support for 500 kids, bruh.
500 kids? Hell no, I don't think they're gonna come after you, bro. If you nut in a, I was gonna sound crazy saying that. If you go to a sperm bank and you do what you gotta do, right? I don't think they could hit you with child support. I'd be like, hey, bro, you the one that decided to pick my specimen and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? What if they look like me? You said they can? Shut up, Owl. You telling me I could go to a freaking sperm bank, leave my specimen in a little thing. A woman 2 months from now could be like, you know what? I want that specimen and shit. She gets pregnant. baby comes out, Lil Jimmy running around, and then she could be like, I want to look for this motherfucker so I can put child support on him. How does that make sense? It's unethical, but they can? Yo, if I'm nutting in a sperm bank and shit, I'm giving them fake information. I'm calling myself Pedro Gonzalez. I'ma say I live in Jamaica. Fuck it. I'm lying out my ass. I'm just trying to get my check.
Here. Link.
I'm be like, bitch, you're gonna have to find me. You're gonna have to find me. Hold on, let me, oh my God, hold on. Let me finish this shit.
And that's just gonna cause more problems because there's gonna be a bigger divide with less people understanding. We are in a super tough place right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Arc Raiders, the biggest multiplayer game of the year, used AI. Expedition 33, the game of the year winner. They're getting slammed right now for using AI in the early on stages of the game. But I promise you guys, that shit is not going to stop. I mean, it's reported Sony.
Like I said, it's not gonna stop because they invested too much money into it already. Because if they were investing like, you know, some money, cool. They're talking about billions of dollars were invested into this shit to the point where it's like they're not going to go back on this shit now because they put too much into it.
He is developing AI that can censor your game in real time. It automatically detects sensitive material like gore, violence, certain scenes, and once identified, the AI can mute the dialogue, blur the screen, whatever. The claim is that it actually gives players more control over how mature a game appears while still keeping the core experience of the game intact.
But that makes no fucking sense because if I got a game that's rated M for mature, I'm expecting to see said mature themes in the game. Now you're telling me if I'm playing a rated M for mature game, they're going to remove the elements that makes the game rated M for mature, which completely defeats the purpose of me like getting said game. That makes no sense. Gotta pay my retro tax. Thank you, Dilkun. I appreciate you. They'll come with the tier motherfucking 1. Thank you, baby. Been playing Stellar Blade and I beat Expedition 33. That sounds dope, bro. Thank you, man. You said alerts are still cooked. I don't know why donations aren't working, but everything else works. Shit's making no sense to me.
You blur my screen in Stellar Blade 2 when I out on the crazy skins and I'm a crash out.
Yeah, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, them skins in Stellar Blade, like the swimsuit ones, the ones where you have to catch all the fish, that's like one of the sexiest skins in the game, bro. Catching all the fish. He says Sony already killed devs with the censors. Now it's just censoring anything that may be M rated. But that makes no sense to me though. Because if the game's rated M, I want to see the rated M content. That's like, so that basically means when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and motherfuckers walk into the strip club, that everything's getting censored. Everything's just going to be blurry in the strip club. Huge Lucky Noah with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you, Huge Lucky Noah, for the 2 gifted subs, baby. Let me see that thing that this guy sent me.
I'm not sure about that one, but hey, I feel like that just dilutes what the original experience should be, but what do I know? It just goes to show AI is only going to get used more frequently and in different ways in gaming. However, corporations can't just abandon consumers in favor for AI without really explaining to the common man what the hell is going on. Be transparent. Be upfront if you expect people to keep spending money on your bullshit. So many people just look at the word AI and they're just like, ah, that shit is slop. Rightfully so. The average person's everyday experience with AI is seeing something like this.
Look at this trash.
At some point, it does.
Saw that trash? They took an Iron Man scene. Bro, that shit was ass.
It does come down to the individual to educate themselves on some things 100%. But if AI is not going anywhere, then companies need to at least be upfront. Yes, we use AI here for this thing. We don't use it for this thing. Using AI here doesn't actually ruin someone's job. You know what I'm saying? All we can really do is vote with our wallets, hold these companies accountable, and demand transparency. That's all we can really ask for at this point. What's funnier to me than the people who just hate all
you
AI
said
because
Diddy
it's
versus
AI
Epstein
is the people
AI
who try to
video?
push AI the hardest. Motherfuckers will be like, in 2 years, we're gonna be playing fully AI games. Look how advanced this AI game is. And it's some bullshit like this. Come on, bro. Mind's Eye is better than that shit. Black Ops 7.
Okay, buddy. He said Mind's Eye is better than that shit. All right,
better
man.
than whatever the hell I'm looking at on the screen. I don't know, guys.
That's
It's
crazy.
getting crazy. I really want to hear what you guys think about this. Do you see this getting better anytime soon? What's the projection? What do you guys make of all this? And what would be your ideal solution? Anyway, that's all I got. Love you guys and happy holidays. Later.
We've been studying minds.
I gotta subscribe to bro. My bro hit that. Fuck Nintendo. Hold on, let me see this shit. Sperm donator. That's a sperm donor. Child support is illegally liable. If a sperm donor and the parent of your child, well, biologically speaking, he is, but is he a parent in the sense that he is financially obligated to help you out? Several court cases, yes, he is. Forcing sperm donors to pay child. What? Fuck that. Yo, fuck. What?
To give you a general synopsis, it depends entirely on where you live. Some states have protection, and some don't care. Some governments want their money.
Bro. I'd curse a bitch out. Cause that sounds ludicrous. You willingly walked into a sperm bank so you could have a baby, and then after you have said baby, you come looking for me to be like, where's my cut of the cash? Suck my dick. You said keep reading? That sounds insane. It's like I didn't even get to really pipe. Imagine me, a person who didn't even get to pipe. Now you coming up to me being like, well, yo, where my child support money? I didn't even get to fuck. Like, what is going on here? Fuck this shit. Concerned sperm donors should note that there's cases that probably consider outside the norm. Child support paying the sperm donors usually have a close and normal relationship with the children and the family. On case out Pennsylvania concerned a man who donated sperm to a friend. Carl Frampton was close to the woman that he donated his sperm to, and he didn't just donate sperm. He provided limited financial support and development, and interested in the children. Okay, report to the... Okay, I mean, in that case, the guy seemed like he knew the girl personally, and he was interested in, like, helping out. So that makes sense. The court eventually ordered child support. All right, cool. In New Mexico, a man was ordered to pay $250 a month in child support, donating his sperm to a lesbian couple. Lesbian couple? What the fuck? Y'all a couple. Why y'all asking me for bread? If y'all a couple with my seed that I didn't even put in y'all. Y'all went to the location and put the shit in yourself. Huh? Lesbian couple. The intimation was conducted informally and... Informally? What the fuck does that mean, conducted informally? How do you informally conduct an intimation? How does that even make sense? So you telling me that they put the shit in their shit without them wanting the shit in their shit? They stole the sperm? They stole it? How do you steal someone's sperm? Oh, they broke into the bank after dude already nutted and said container. And then they put it in themselves, and then they walking around being like, hey, man, I'm looking for bro to get my check. Huh? They are robbers? Similarly, in New Mexico, a man was ordered... Okay, we saw that one. How... Okay, Zoran... Why is the last part of his name Nig? That's crazy, bro. That's just like Hunter x Hunter. Ging. Zornig. However, also did not just act as the donor. The children stay with him every other weekend during the school year and half of the time in the summers. Okay, that makes sense. You got visitation. So, okay. These cases seems to show that the courts can order sperm donors to pay child support. On the other hand, it also appears like courts are also doing so when the donor has a high-level relationship with the family or the children. That makes sense. If you have a high-level relationship with them, it kind of makes sense. But then it's like, I'm thinking of like a scenario of you don't even know the person, and then they just take your shit, and then they come looking for you like, where's my money? I'm be like, fuck is you talking about where's my money? Like, I nutted in this little container so I could get paid, and then you decided to grab said container. You know what I'm saying? So no child support for people you don't know across the country. All right, so we chilling. It has to be / should be willingly. Fantasy ad name.
I am.
Uh-oh, I know chat loves Mighty Keith.
Mighty Keith. Bro, GTA 6 is going to be crazy, man. I don't even know how consoles are going to run that thing. Console? Brother, I'm about to build a high-end gaming PC next year.
Wait, didn't we see this?
So I'll be swimming in F-Puss. I'm sorry, you're building a gaming PC?
I remember bro said F-Puss. I remember watching this video. Second he said F-Puss, a little neuron activation went off in my brain. I said, oh, I remember when he said F-Puss. Stranger Things?
Well, I brought pizza.
Save me a slice.
Oh!
You were trying to meet this 12-year-old boy, is that correct?
Look, man, like, I'm just here
Will?
to hang out, okay?
To hang out. Is that why you said, boy, you flame my mind. Let me hit it demo doggy style and fill your...
I ain't even gonna watch this. You know why, chat? It's because I'm still on episode 1 of the last season. I feel like there's gonna be a spoiler in here, some type of spoiler. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Because I'm still on episode 1. You said this had to be without a... Okay, this has to be without a doubt some of the best choreography I've seen in Kingdom Hearts. That Riku stance. They're going crazy. Woo! Damn. He beat up Data Riku. What was this? Like Chain of Memories? This edit's so freaking fire.
I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the deck like Monster Hunter beat, ho, beat, bo, beat, rap, move, here, free, go, man down, call out Emperor Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, never, nigga, to the cross, he walk around like Jesus.
Marvel would never be this good again, and it's sad. HMK said that Roxas is better than Sora. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie.
I just finished the part 1 of Where Winds Meet and wanted to share what the game is like since you got an good PC now. It's genuinely a beautiful game. Got 150 hours in. Link.
Where the Winds Meet. I'm gonna check that out right now. Thank you so much, Oddity, for the 100 biddies. You said HMK said that Roxas is better than Sora. I like Roxas, I guess, like in a story sense. Especially like when you find out like what happened to him and how sad it is of the shit that happens with Sora. I mean, not Sora, Roxas. But he said Roxas is better than Sora. I feel like it's... I'm the type of person where I can't say one is better than the other. Because I like Sora and Roxas equally, but I can't say Sora is better than Roxas. Or I can't say, you know, Roxas is better than Sora. Roxas like Sasuke... I don't know. Let me see this.
Over the last couple of months, I've been cautiously following Everstone Studios' Where Winds Meet, an open-world action RPG that blends several popular...
Isn't this the shit that I remember? It kind of is like Monster Hunter.
...genres into one sweeping package. This space is hardly empty. Titans like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Elden Ring, and the recently released Ghost of Yote loom large. And the genre
oh no, never mind. I was thinking of another game. Nah, this is different. Where the Winds Meet is different. I was thinking of this other game where like they were fighting giant ass monsters.
Thrive throughout this generation. So when Where Winds Meet promised a substantial, story-driven campaign, heaps of side content, and full PvP and co-op support, I was understandably skeptical. I mean, too good to be true, right? Fortunately, I was given access to a review
Roxas
build.
beat my ass like 40 times on Destiny Island.
Weeks, I am
Sora's
happy to
better, I
report that my
don't care.
skepticism has largely melted away. Not only does Where Winds...
You says Roxas beat your ass like 40 times. Look, I'm not gonna lie though, Roxas is saucy. If we're talking about sauce, who got more sauce? I think Roxas gets a bit more sauce than Sora. Because, I mean, he got the organization cloak and shit. And then when he fighting and he got the 2 Keyblades, Oath Blade, Oblivion and Oathkeeper, and dude doing his little thing. He crazy.
Meat deliver a wealth of quality content. It frequently goes beyond what you'd expect from a free-to-play release, offering breadth without sacrificing quality. In short, it has surpassed my expectations in nearly every way, though there are a few caveats that I'll get to shortly.
That umbrella just chilling.
You take on the role of a young swordmaster, a wanderer who lives outside.
You said the umbrella's so good. The umbrella kind of was just like open, just hitting everybody.
Across 10th century China during the 5 Dynasties and 10 Kingdoms period. Brought up under the tutelage of Uncle Zhang and Aunt Han, your precious jade pendant is stolen.
Bro,
kicking off a main plot line that carries.
Is this that one game that they kept on showing clips of on Twitter where like you playing co-op with your friend and you jumping high as a motherfucker like in the mountains and then you're just like flying
you through the gorgeous regions of Kaifeng.
Yes?
And Xinghan.
I've definitely seen clips of this game.
The tone turns a shade darker with the introduction of an artifact known as the gold-making vessel, and as expected, a few familiar twists along the way. I'm not here to spoil the story, but the overall narrative is engaging, helped by a solid spread of well-timed cutscenes. Where Winds Meet has been localized, though the review build I played was missing several audio files, which made certain moments feel a bit jarring, though what's present is voiced to a general satisfying level. There are lip-syncing issues, and a few character models also look a tad off, occasionally pulling you out of that moment. The developers have indicated that they plan to update the game, but it is worth noting that they have some rough edges. Even so, the story and its various threads keep you invested and curious to learn more.
Use your head! All these years, who do you think Han Xiangsheng did all this for? And the ones who died 16 years ago, who for? Wait until later.
Later? This world doesn't work like that. If I don't go, there will be no later.
Bro is mad close to that fire
Overall,
stick.
I appreciate the narrative for
I
what
know
it
that
is
shit
and
hot.
how it's presented. But more than the plot, I suspect players will come along loving the gameplay the most. I appreciate how quests are structured in Where Winds Meet. The most engaging are the campaign missions, packed with cutscenes and drama, but the side content is also noteworthy. There are full-blown side quests that send you across the world's mysteries and secrets. Some can last up to an hour and even end with a challenging boss fight, covering everything from hunting ancient artifacts to solving a murder mystery. Clearing the side quests in each region was a complete blast. There are also smaller diversions, your usual fetch quests, random open world encounters, and something called Wandering Tales. These don't hold your hand and require exploration to find the next clue. Finally, there are world bosses, and yes, distinct from the campaign bosses, and they can be brutally challenging if you aren't sufficiently leveled or prepared. Enemies from regular mobs to bosses aren't pushovers and will put up a fight, though the regulars have a perception issue where they didn't notice me taking out nearby comrades. It's jarring, but forgivable. All of these little things add up to the unforgettable moments that you'll make in this world. There's also the 100 Industries guild system in Where Winds Meet, a spin on clans, split into multiple branches with a weekly slate of varied activities and missions. For players willing to invest the time, it genuinely adds longevity, with clear rewards that should bolster player
y'all
retention.
could do like missions
It's
together and shit.
highly replayable and one of the more ambitious free-to-play guild designs in recent
And
years.
I guess you could like upgrade your clan,
Undoubtedly,
like
the biggest
Nikke
draw in
doing
Where Winds
dailies and
Meet's
shit.
Gameplay is its in-depth, complex combat.
People saying this is
Built
the
on
next
12
step for
martial arts
MMOs.
sets and dozens of mystic art techniques.
said a fucking
it
side
delivers some
boss
of the
has
best
3
wuxia
phases?
style
Oh,
fighting
that's
in
crazy.
Contemporary games. You'll wield distinctive weapons like swords, rope dart, umbrella, and a fan, and each can be upgraded to unlock genuinely exciting abilities. For example, the umbrella can fire projectiles, while the spear can unleash sonic shockwaves. Weapons also have different types. One fan might specialize in healing, while another excels at ranged DPS. The game clearly indicates how to acquire new martial arts sets, sometimes sending you on unique side quests or nudging you to join a certain faction. Combat is further amplified by Mystic Arts, a suite of special abilities that let you pull off over-the-top moves like dropping a giant bell on enemies, charging in on a flaming horse, or releasing poisonous mist. Mystic Arts are also key for unlocking miscellaneous upgrades like multiple dodge variants, slowing time while aiming the bow, and traversal options like diving, wall running, and even short bursts of flight.
That shit right there.
Then there are
that's what I was
arts,
seeing a lot
special
online.
Boosts that raise
and it was like
damage,
no
max
lag,
health,
bro. It's
or
just
other
like
stats and reduce
the
certain
world was
cooldowns,
huge,
and even increase the chance for your hits to inflict poison, among other effects. As with martial arts sets and mystic arts, internal arts can be upgraded to higher tiers by finding the required collectibles. You also have the gear section.
Said flight is so
where you
fun,
can
I don't even
upgrade
teleport
global
anymore.
Parameters, right hand and left hand damage, helmet HP, and the defensive values on greaves and bracers. These two require specific materials to progress, with each upgrade tier asking for its own set of components.
Trials of the Sky, brain
all
rot.
of these create an engaging progression web, where unlocking and upgrading naturally pushes you into quests and exploration to hunt down what you need. I found it to be a genuine risk and reward loop, and an addictive one for me. As you might have gauged already, there is a fair bit of grind in Where Winds Meet.
It looks like it.
Expected in a free-to-play game, but in my playthrough, it felt balanced. Importantly, I didn't find it to be pay to win. The economy itself is rather convoluted with multiple currency types, which defies common sense a bit, but here we are. There are a dozen or so in total. To explain a few, basic gold is procured through quests, exploration, and combat. Note that these specific earnings are region locked. You can earn
the
in
gacha's
one
basically
region
all
and only
cosmetic?
exchange limited amounts across regions.
They got
Then
waifus in
there's
this game?
treasure money and jade, which are earned through selling, completing quests, chests, exploration, and events. Nothing in my experience made me think about spending real money. Reportedly, they are only there for cosmetics. There's plenty of content here, and while the
I'm not gonna lie though, but that kind of gets me scared for games like this, because usually when games are like that, where they're like very rewarding and then you don't feel the inclination, I guess I used the wrong word, like you don't feel inclined to be like, yo, let me take out my wallet and just buy a bunch of shit. Don't these games usually die? Not trying to be like a negative Nancy, but I feel like I usually notice that when games don't make you feel like you need to spend money, a lot of people don't end up spending money on the game, and the game is free to play. And I mean, like, realistically, these games have to make profit. They have to make some type of money so they could keep on putting updates into the game and shit. You said Warframe is still alive and kicking? It's been out in China for over a year now. I mean, hey, is China supporting it? I don't know, bro. You said it only hit global now? Oh, okay. So, I mean, hey, I got to take a look at the cosmetics and see if it's, like, really nice looking and shit.
The loop can become grindy over time, the monetization stays fair, although the economics can feel confusing at first. Where Winds Meet offers co-op, but my time with it was limited. I did find a partner, though the experience was laggy.
The cosmetics are
My sword
nice.
slashes often registered a beat after I pressed the controller buttons, which I'm hoping was a review server issue rather than indicative of launch performance. The game also features PvP, including a balanced mode that minimizes gear differences for fair play. I can see myself sinking a lot of time into this, making it easily the most addictive part of the online suite. On the technical side of things, Where Winds Meet looks gorgeous. The open world is the star of the show, with beautifully designed regions with green fields and villages, a world that begs to be explored. As mentioned earlier, character models and lip sync could be better, but other details like world density, lighting, and combat animations are a treat. Audio design.
Nah, I bet, because even when I was seeing the character models a little bit in here, I could tell. It kind of reminded me of Assassin's Creed 2, where even when I started playing that game in the beginning, I was like, damn, the character models don't look that great. Then once they put me in the world of Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2, I was like, oh, they put their time into the world. They said, because Ubisoft was like, all right, we're going to put some effort into the characters. Cool. But not that much effort. But they put effort into the whole shit of Italy. When I was running atop them rooftops and I was looking at like the people in the crowd move around, and then I had to like sneak through and assassinate people. Bro, Assassin's Creed 2 was fire, dude. I was in love. I was in love when I got into the whole world of like Italy. But I'm not gonna lie, the beginning of the game almost tuned me out. I was like, bro, this game looking like ass. And in my head, I'm like, trust the process. Just keep playing it. Just keep playing and see what's gonna happen. Bro, after I sunk like an hour in and I finally got into Italy, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. You said, what did I miss? You missed everything, Joshy.
Design is serviceable. It could be sharper, but it's acceptable overall. Performance was strong on my PC. NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti, 32GB RAM, AMD Ryzen 9 5950X, and I maxed out settings at 4K and the game ran great, with only minor dips. To conclude, Where Winds Meet is stunning, and one of 2025's best experiences so far. The combat is outstanding, the campaign is genuinely intriguing, and the sheer volume of content
wow,
is
look how
staggering.
big the world
There
is,
are rough
dude.
technical edges, and the grind won't be for everyone, and there's always the worry that the economy could shift later. But right now, Where Winds Meet is on the right path.
Look at that. That shit look crazy. You just flying in the air the whole time, bro. That shit is crazy. Ooh, you just flying.
It's a genuinely good game you and your buddies can enjoy for weeks, with online hooks that add real longevity. With
Got a
more
9.
narrative content promised and hopefully aligned across regions, I'm eager to see where Everstone takes it next. For now, Where Winds Meet is a winner. And that'll be about it for this one. If you guys like what we're doing at Gaming Vault, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
I'll see you in the next video, sir. I'll see you. Good video, good video, good video. AI is a problem, and Grok is being used for evil.
AI has gotten very crazy, and it's become a fucking problem. It's
I feel like I've been talking too much about AI, bro. I gotta get off it. Next topic. For the love of God, this better not be about AI.
What have I to fear? The Avengers. That's what we call ourselves. Sort of like a team. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing.
Yes. I've met them.
Wait till I got out of class, you stand the fucking shit. Before all this rap shit, I was gang banging and doing half beats on the profit shit. And I'm free from the shop, but I'm all
Bro, I'm telling y'all right now, chat, you had to be at the theaters when this motherfucker grabbed Thor's hammer. I was there premiere night, bro. I think I was either there premiere night or the day after, like, it released. When bro grabbed Thor's hammer, that theater exploded. The theater exploded, bro.
I got him.
Ooh, with a bomb on it.
Before all this rap shit, I was gang banging and doing half beats on the profit shit. And I'm free from the shop, but I ball like a king up in Cali. Keep applying that pressure, I go on the run. It ain't no letting up, ain't stopping it.
Damn, this dude just going crazy on TikTok making these edits. 720p today. Yo, on God. 720p when I was a kid, bro. Mad crystal clear. Whenever I see 720p now, I'll be like, bro, why that shit so fucking fuzzy? Yo, 720p when I was a kid was mad high defy.
Let's kill it.
What? Huh? Oh my gosh, it's like Smash World. It's like a JRPG. What is Smash?
Purple guy?
Let's kill it.
It's Scott, the fucking, the freaking glowy guy, the developer. Okay, I'm out of here, bro. I don't know. Ain't no way, bro, summons Scott like it's Orpheus. I'm out of here.
Let's do a draft of different sodas.
Give me Sprite.
Regular Sprite?
Regular Sprite first, yes.
I feel like that's just so bland. Give me
Regular Sprite is delicious. I don't care what anybody says. I fucking love Sprite.
A&W root beer.
A&W root beer, super situational. I only ever drink it if it's the only thing available, and also you got to be at a barbecue. That's the only time I ever see A&W is if I'm at a barbecue and all the other sodas are taken. That's just like the last shit available, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta drink this shit now. Hell no, I'd rather just drink a Sprite.
I'm gonna take my layup here. Give me Coke. With my next pick, give me Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is good. Even though I know some people are going to say A&W and Dr. Pepper's taste the same, there's a distinct difference. I like Dr. Pepper.
Oh my God, Vsauce, you have awful takes. Hey, let me go ahead and get cherry Coke off the board though.
Let me get strawberry Fanta. And
strawberry Fanta? Coke is good.
To round it back, let me get orange Fanta.
Let me go.
Fantas are good. I'm not going to lie. I was going to say it's going to have a lot of sugar, but all these shits got a lot of sugar. But I don't know what it is about Fanta. I feel like that shit got an extra kick. Fantas and Crush, something about those drinks, I feel like there's an extra hint of sugar in that bitch.
Go ahead and get Pepsi.
Let me get some representation for my Diet people out there. Let me get Diet Coke, man. My next pick, I may be cheating with this one. Give me High C.
High C.
Orange High C.
I gotta get me a fruit flavored soda in there. I want great Fanta.
Gotta get my Carolina representation. Let me get Cherry-Wine with my 4th pick. And to end it all off, let me get cherry Pepsi.
All right, let me get a pineapple Doritos.
Doritos is crazy, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I cannot believe he just said that. Jarritos. This man said Doritos.
My next pick.
He said, let me get a pineapple Jarrito.
My last pick, I need double up on my
Jarritos.
Coke Zero.
I got Sprite. I got strawberry Fanta. I got orange Fanta. Got Cherry-Wine and cherry Pepsi.
I got A&W root beer, cherry Coke, regular Pepsi, grape Fanta, and pineapple Doritos.
I got Dr. Pepper.
Man, every time he says Doritos, I die a little bit. Definitely recommended all my fellow streamers. Okay, he says okay. Oh, hell no, holy yap. What I got here today was more low-key like a prime sub spam, meaning that this is probably a way bigger problem in the first glance, and there's probably okay, Twitch support, Dan Clancy. Better take a look at this one. December 31st, first time chatter. Sends 40k bits. God damn. While I'm offline. 7:44 a.m. Bro's asleep and somebody sent him $400 while I'm offline. I immediately assume it's a chargeback scam or fraud, and I keep watching for the minus 400. January 4th, still no chargeback, but while I'm actively fucking streaming, I get an email telling me my payout information changed. Nah. That's fucking scary. Yo, nothing is more scary than seeing an email like that where they be like, somebody changed your password. I'd be like, who? I'm not even on my account. Like, yo, that's the scariest shit to see. This is when somebody changes shit. So, payment information changed. I scrambled to change the payout information before the January 4th, 11:59 a.m. Log myself out of all instances and change my password. I make it with literal minutes to spare. My account was compromised. Without access to my phone for authentication, without access to my 2FA app, without me ever signing in on anything other than my phone and PC, without sending a new log or 2FA change alert to my email. The hacker removed my 2FA app from my account and added their own and had full control of my bank account, and the dumbasses didn't even lock me out. Afterwards, they charged the payout information to PayPal, emailed instead of the bank transfer and quoted tweet. Once I got everything settled, I sent the email to the partner support and ran them through the steps I took. The 15th is going to be real messy depending on how many people I didn't notice or didn't catch their payout information changing in time. And yes, me and my chat signed the email up for bullshit spam. I should be fine because I definitely got my email. I check my email every fucking day multiple times. So if some shit happened, I just reached out to you because I noticed, wait, is this a different person? I got an email saying my account payment details have been changed when I did not change them. Sometimes those emails are the ones trying to scam you. Like, let me see how this shit looked. Upon review, it feels your account has been compromised. That's a little suspicious. You said tainted's here, by the way. Dylanite? Let me not say nothing. I'm about to headbutt Dylanite. Okay. The gears were spinning. What? IShowSpeed realizes that he's been talking to the village leader's daughter and freezes when her father walks and then asks the bride price and finds out it's 17 cows. Man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Ready for the perfect score? I don't know. I feel like my ears are about to get freaking destroyed. Why is Sonic at the... Oh. Is it the Sonic Racing shit? I just realized, bro. Oh, this is a banger. Bro, y'all don't know shit about this. Hell yeah, this is mad nostalgic. I'm gonna let this shit play while I go get myself a cup of water. This shit is a fucking banger.
It all makes sense. Link.
Nope. 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 I'll look at it when I get back, but nope. So I don't know what this is. Get ready for some nostalgia.
Sun's up, I hit the floor. Shoes tied, I'm out the door. Is this a clean shirt? I think it was one yesterday. Free day, I'm on my own. No plans, I got my cell on. I call my boys up, spend a little time outside today. Never like being in when I gotta be. Never like being told who I gotta see. I like no commitments growing up around me. I'm not coming in anymore. Everything I want is just outside this door. I'm not coming in anymore. Got too many friends on the outside that don't include you. Go ahead, make what you might. All my friends got angles and insight, and all kind of facts and probabilities. You say we lack rhyme or reason. I say we're meant for all seasons. We scream with endless possibilities. Spend a lot of time trying to convince me. My friends are 2 strikes against me. Well, I swing for the fences, so that must make strike 3. That's fine by me. I'm not coming in anymore. Well, everything I want is just outside this door. I'm not coming in anymore. Too many friends on the outside that don't include you. Don't include you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I used to watch Ed and Eddie as a kid, you don't know how bad I wanted to punch Sarah in the fucking face.
It seems right like it does when it's not playing in the right speed, and in the right part. I like things familiar, and I don't belong here. Don't belong here. I'm not coming in anymore. Everything I want is just outside this door. I'm not coming in anymore.
He said, so you're saying you hate all women. I said Sarah, Capri Sun. I didn't say I want to punch Sarah. I want to punch Naz. I want to punch the Kanker sisters. I want to punch Ed and Eddie's mom. I didn't say all the women in the whole show. I just said Sarah. Sarah was an asshole. Sarah was an asshole. You said too late, buddy. I'm at it on the dock. Put me in the dock. At this point, just double down. I know, man. I already said it. Put me in the dock. Put me in the dock. All right, Tainted. What the fuck is this?
According to these same insider reports, there's hesitation inside of Valve to release the game. Not because the game isn't ready, but because they actually haven't been able to figure out what they're going to price this Steam machine. And the reason for that? Skyrocketing component costs for essentials like RAM and storage. These reports claim that high prices for RAM are making it tough for Valve to lock in a price for their new machine.
You know what's funny? We literally just watched like a 10-minute video about this. And Tainted, you missed it. Thank you for the dono. We literally just watched like a 10-minute video on this shit where they talked about that. They're saying it's because of the RAM. We don't know how much the Steam machine is going to cost. And then apparently they said that it was supposed to be a drop title for the Steam machine. But the question is the game going to be good? Ew, what is this? Cursed image for you? Is that motherfucker from Metaphor? That's kind of creepy. Hollow Knight, Silksong has won Game of the Year at the Steam Awards. Good. Good. I'm gonna be honest, man. After Expedition 33 won all that other shit, bro, you gotta give the award to other games. It's nice to see other games winning. Like, I wanted to see Silksong win, like, some extra shit. You said, what do they do to Heisman? I don't know. He said 4? Bitch, I get 3 on a low average when the daily 4 hours of sleep finally catch you. Bro, Fabrinsky, you get 3? Damn. This guy said, I get 3 on average. That's not good, bro. You need to get your sleep. What is a man? What has he got? If not himself. I fucking love that song, bro. Me sleeping in 4-hour intervals with 30 minutes in between. You're insane.
I started the
New Year's Eve, Brooklyn Bridge, New Year's prank. Wait, what?
Brooklyn Bridge New Year's Eve fireworks show rumor. Yes, me. And I'd like to be clear, this wasn't misinformation. This was urban planning. Every year, tourists swarm Times Square like it's a Costco sample table at the apocalypse. I just want to redistribute the population. A little population thing, that is. A little natural selection via Google search. Oh my god, secret Brooklyn fireworks? Yeah, secret. That's why there's no official website. That's how secrets work.
Oh, no way. He made a bunch of people go to the Brooklyn Bridge and nothing happened?
You show up at the Brooklyn Bridge at midnight in the puffer jacket you bought yesterday at Uniqlo? That's on you. I didn't make you believe a TikTok comment with 14 likes and a name New York City vibes are real.
I swear to God, I said, Times Square looks a little emptier than...
No, yup. I saw the videos. Times Square was dead in New Year's. And I'm glad because watching the ball drop in Manhattan is ass. It's fucking ass. It is not as cool as people make it seem where, like, they play all the beautiful music with the confetti and motherfuckers kissing. Bro, it's ass. You standing in the cold for mad long watching countdown timers and balls. You said the ball is small as hell, bro. The ball is really tiny.
Usual to ring in 2026, but I just thought, you know, the vibes have generally been kind of off. You made a real dent. I've never been so impressed with someone in my life. I'm actually kind of speechless. I'm fumbling my words. Oh my God. This was diabolical. We need more of this kind of mischief in 2026. We made them look...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's funny. Because how the hell y'all believe that shit without even, like, really fact-checking anything? Y'all just saw a TikTok and said, oh, shit, there's gonna be a secret fireworks show. I want to see the footage of people standing there, hitting midnight, and they didn't see anything. And they're just like, so where's the fireworks? Like, that's what I want to see. Where's that footage? I want to see them realizing that there were no fireworks.
I will be thinking about this for an entire calendar year. Sir, you are a legend.
You're gonna think about this situation for a calendar year? Okay, man. Kind of wildin' now. Say on God. Oh, New Yorkers got trolled on New Year's Eve after an and it was an AI generated video. You deserved it. Ooh, whoever went to that shit, you deserved it. You fell for an AI generated video. Holy. This is what they thought was gonna happen? Oh, that's the AI generated video. They thought they were gonna make it rain like fucking Ric Flair's. This looked like Ric Flair's opening. You thought the whole Brooklyn Bridge was gonna have a Ric Flair opening with... Oh, shut your bitch ass up. Y'all deserved it. They all got their phones out. No, bro, I gotta see like the... Oh my God, bro. They all got their phones out recording the bridge. Damn it, I'm not gonna lie, you're near the water, so they definitely were colder. If you were in Times Square, you probably would have been cold, but not as cold as being here. Well, you say here's another one.
Happy New Year!
They really was at the bridge! Hoping to see a firework thing, yet nothing was planned.
There's two of them. I don't know what's going on.
Bro said, I don't know what's going on. Why the fuck you at the bridge then if you don't know what's going on? An inaccurate social media post led to large gathering.
Is it right to say NYC education on this one?
Nah, you know what? NYC education on this one, because they're fucking idiots. We were not aware of the post until after the fact. Brooklyn Bridge Park. While visitors were disappointed, the crowd remained orderly and dispersed without an incident. That's nice.
Super duper disappointed.
Disappointed in who? Yourself? For believing in AI video, thinking that the fucking Brooklyn Bridge was gonna have a Ric Flair opening? Stupid. Like, I gotta actually show y'all how Ric Flair's opening looked like. Hold up, bro. I gotta see it with the confetti, bro. I said the confetti. The fucking fireworks gotta come out with that bitch, bro. Where the fireworks? Hold up. Where the Nature Boy Ric Flair with the fireworks? We need the pyro. Now imagine some diabolical person setting up explosives on the bridge. Nah. That would have been a terrible way to start the year. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been a terrible way to start the year. That would have been a terrible way to start the year. Could have been a whole setup. Hold up, where's Ric Flair's opening? I need to see his opening with pyros. Who had that intro with the pyros coming down? Was it Randy Orton?
And of course, join us here live 8 o'clock Eastern Time on TNT.
It was OG Randy Orton where the shit was coming down, right?
Everyone is staying. Everyone is
I can't lie. Okay, look, the Brooklyn Bridge, they wanted it to look like that, but it gotta be raining down. I think that's the Randy Orton one.
Everybody can't wait to see the result of this one. And like you said, Cody,
Hold up. We need the, I think it's Randy Orton.
board to interfere.
Hell yeah. Hey! Woo! And the shit gotta fall down.
Are you ready?
Yeah! That's how they want the bridge to look, bro. That shit was not gonna look like that, bro. OG Randy, baby. Man, Randy was getting all the ladies. I saw this chat and I got angry. Fuck Fortnite. They putting everybody in this bitch, bro. Fuck it. Really? You gonna put Chainsaw Man in this shit too? Fortnite has become the new Funko Pops. I said what I said. Fortnite is basically Funko Pops. They putting everybody in that shit. It's not even cool anymore. I'm sorry. I feel like before, when a character got into Fortnite, it was like, ooh, now it's just like, okay, you're putting in everybody.
Got Danny Phantom in this bitch, bro.
Wait, they got Danny Phantom? Since when? You said it. Move, it ain't for you? Chat, I could get Afro so mad right now. Give me a sec. Hold up, watch. All right, Afro, you want to get this Makima? Then give me that Liberalio you got. Give me Liberalio. Liberalio mine. Give me that Liberalio. Give me that Liberalio. Look at my fingers. Give me that Liberalio. Give me that Liberalio. Afro's like, no, they're both mine. They're both mine. You say he got that C7. He said, hell no, they're both mine. They're both mine. They're both mine. Nah, bro, but Fortnite, them putting just, they just put in everything, bro. They put in every movie star. We're going to see Leonardo DiCaprio cranking 90s. We're going to see Will.i.am at some point. I'ma be the Danny Phantom skins was chopped.
Let's go over the new Danny Phantom.
Oh, oh shit. Ew. Ew.
Set in Fortnite. Let's begin with the Danny Phantom outfit that has 2 edit styles.
Oh, fuck no. Ew. He looked like he was made in Rec Room.
So the second style is Danny Phantom. We also have a reactive backbling that I will show you how it works, a new pickaxe as well, and a built-in emote that lets you switch styles. Next, we have the Sam Manson outfit with a brand new backbling as well. She also has her own pickaxe and a new emote.
All right, that one is cool. That's cool. That's
the backbling actually has a pretty cool animation when you get a kill. Check this out.
That's cool. It's like they die.
Let's go over the new Danny Phantom set in Fortnite. Let's begin with the Danny.
You said no Tucker? Yeah, you're right. There's no Tucker. Oh, I didn't even know they had a Danny Phantom skin. How they gonna make Makima look in this game, bro? Oh my god, are they gonna actually have Denji like with the transformation? Are they gonna have Rose in this shit? Yo, every time I see a Rose meme on the internet chat, it'd be like those Rose memes be killing me. It'd be like girls absolutely for no reason before ghosting you forever. And then it'd be like Rose holding your hand, kissing you, fireworks, everything, and then you're just ghosted forever. You're like, what did I do? You said she better not have a coat? She might have a coat on. Makima Power, Aki, Denji most likely. Aki will be cool in his shit. He better hit a nice little con. I better see that con. And I ain't talking about con. David Risen, co-founder of Sega, founding father of the Japanese arcade scene. Damn, he died at the age of 95. R.I.P. Brody. He lived a good long life. 95. There's a lot of people out here that don't even make it a 50. Don't even make it a 60. 95. He lived a good life. If you're watching this, okay, if you're watching this, you didn't automatically start the next episode, you're not human, period. Wait, if you watching this ending and you didn't automatically start the next episode, you're not human? Wait, what? Greatest PowerPoint presentation of all time. This shit moves me a disgusting amount. Wait, they said that when they got to this part, they skipped it? That outro was so good, you couldn't skip this shit. I listened to this shit all the way through every time. Yo, golden. This is golden. My name's Moyochi. Yo, they went so hard with this outro. Look at the sauce. Look at Leorio in the back hitting the E. Killua with the E. Nah, bro, they too fucking saucy with it, bro. They too saucy with it, bro. Now I gotta read it. Oh my god, man. You guys know I have an NYC reading level. Come on, man. Saucy. Leorio's so fucking cool, bro. Why the fuck is Bubble Gloop Swamp from Banjo-Kazooie? Shut the fuck up. Out there who's having a night. What? They're playing Banjo-Kazooie music? No way. Yo, because Banjo-Kazooie got some of the funniest ass music, bro. Because Grant Kirkhope was in his bag in Banjo-Kazooie.
On defense, though, that's right. He's got a frog stance. Look at that, barely any weight at all on those.
You hear the xylophone?
He plays a two-gap defense. What the heck is a two-gap defense? That means he goes into the guy in front of him. He's responsible for the gap to the inside. Responsible.
Oh my God, that's silly.
And so far, full frog alert. He has been out there. Who's
Bruh, it's like if I ever see Cowboys, I'm playing Glitter Glutch Mine from Banjo-Tooie. On my soul. Glitter Glutch Mine. Crazy to think the average Zoomer male just works, watches porn, and plays video games. That's it. That's their whole life. Psh, it be like that sometimes, bruh. Most of them probably don't even have a job, actually. Damn. Nah, we don't. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. You forgot smokes weed. Kinda true. Kinda true. Let me see. No more snow days. School district replaces winter days off with online classes. Thank God I'm not Gen Alpha. The reason why I feel like there's no more school days is because they're realizing, bruh, these kids is missing too many days off of school. And then, like, school now is doing this thing, apparently, where, like, there's, like, this no left behind thing where, like, you could be a fuck up in school and you don't go to summer school. Look, I'm not gonna lie, chat. They gotta bring back summer school because some kids gotta go to that shit. And I feel like summer school is good because it inflicts fear onto you because it makes you not want to fail. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. When I was in fucking elementary school and I ended up finding out if you do bad enough, you can get held back and or you have to go to summer school. I was one of them kids where I was like, I don't want to get held back. I don't want to get made fun of by all the other kids because now I'm a grade back while all my friends advanced. And I don't want to go to summer school and miss having fun with my friends out in the park and shit like that because now I'm stuck in school in the summertime. Summer school incentivized you to lock in and get your shit done. Also, being held back made you lock in and made you not want to get held back. But now that they took that shit away, everybody just fucking graduates and they be dumb as rocks. You say, I don't want to be a super senior? Yo, I remember, I think in my junior high school, bro, there was once a kid there, bro, where he was like in 6th, 7th grade. And when I tell you, bro was old, like he was an old ass kid. You said I went to summer school for one class and I didn't pass and it made me understand geometry more so easy. And it was just cause the teacher made it much more simple than the previous one. It'd be like that too sometimes. Sometimes there are teachers that are assholes that don't explain shit properly. And then sometimes you got to see it from a different perspective. One thing I used to hate in math, SOHCAHTOA. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. SOHCAHTOA. Every time I heard SOHCAHTOA, I was like, get me the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want to hear shit about no SOHCAHTOA. You said from No Child Left Behind to Every Child Getting Dropped. Shit. You says you ever get sent to ISS? I don't know what that is, Synchro. I don't know what ISS is. You said at this point don't play the game. What's this? Weak to Zeo, Zeodyne, whoa, this guy got what? You got Zeo, Zeodyne, Mazio, Zionga, and Mazionga? Where are your other moves? Where's the buffs? Bro put his whole shit. He put every Zeo skill. He kept Zeo and got Zeodyne. Uninstall the game. Like, all you can do is use Zeo moves. There's no physical nor buffs, debuffs, most useless moveset ever, bruh. Where can he go to change that? Doesn't he gotta go, like, to the church? What game was I thinking about? What game was it? I think Persona 5 was the church. What is it in Persona 3? To relearn a move. I think there was a place. That's Metaphor. There was a place, I think, in Persona 3 where you could go to relearn moves. Was it a church? Persona 5 was a church. Chat, I just realized it's late as fuck. I gotta go to work tomorrow and it's 11:46. If I didn't look at the time, I would have been yapping for even longer. And today's fucking Monday. Was that in the remake? I have no clue. Persona 3 is a shrine. Maybe it was a shrine. You said fuck work? Bro hates us. Sasuke versus Itachi basketball pickup game. I am not going to watch Sasuke. You said, let me see.
New year, more buckets.
I'm not going to go easy
Oh,
on
never mind. I thought it was some other shit. This is actually like cool when they draw it like this.
you, Sasuke.
Say less.
Alright, I'll let you have that one.
You know your defense is whack. Keep up.
You never told me Itachi was buns at pickup game.
He's clearly not putting in much effort in his bag work. It's just playful brotherly bonding.
That nigga is literally sweating. Itachi, you had enough backbone to murk the mother and children of your clan, but not enough to give your brother the fair ones on the court.
You know damn well I have no reason to stunt on a lil kid.
Then let me give you a pretty fine reason to. And believe me, they are fine as
Kisame, record this sh**.
I'm going live.
He said, record this shit. No, I'm going live. This gonna be on IG Live.
Game point, Itachi.
Uh-oh, the huzz is watching. Oh!
There's that backbone you were referring to.
You really thought you could pop off like that on my ground?
Don't try to stunt on me like you're not down by 10.
He put him in a genjutsu. Oh my god, yo! Every time I hear that scream soundbite, that should be killing me, bro.
Try to stunt on me like you're not down by 10.
Get the ball, Lil.
The crows.
You better up the share again for this one.
Ooh!
Damn it, he's too fast.
Hit him with the Michael Jackson. Oh, crossed him up.
What the?
Bet you won't get this next point.
You forgot this will be a game winner. Susanoo Itachi?
He's taking this a bit too seriously.
Type of maneuvers you see only when the huzz are watching.
I mean, the huzz are watching.
That's a
Green Giants.
game points.
That's insane. That motherfucker hit the pose when he killed his clan on this shit like this. That motherfucker hit the fucking pose where... Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. My bro hit the I killed my clan pose.
You're all out of tricks, Itachi.
Word? And watch this.
Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, off the backboard.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Hold these instant replays.
Did he lock bro in a genjutsu so he could constantly replay him getting that backboard ollie-oopie whoopie? Oof. Oh my god, get him out!
This is so peak.
Did he really just put Sasuke in an Izanami over a pickup game?
Sacrificing an eye to impress the Huz is nefarious work. He could have just walked up to them to get the digits.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a man who murked his clan.
Yo, that's terrible.
What the hell is happening?
I wonder how Sasuke is just looking. He probably just standing there like, oh my god, like eyes open. He's just like, Gomen aside. He's like, sorry, Itachi. Itachi's like, nah, bro, I'm getting the digits. I'm getting the digits. My god, bro. Crazy. Chat gonna pop off on the last one.
Trying to get a PS5, you know, trying to trade in some old games. Five Nights at Diddy's.
Can't do this one.
That's Overwatch edition.
What? Dude, that is hilarious.
Hey, at least he a good sport about it. I hate it when like people go into GameStops to be silly and then people take their job too serious. I'm like, bro, Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I saw that copy of Overwatch, I would have chuckled too.
I can't take the case for obvious reasons. I'm taking this home with me.
Okay.
That is hilarious.
That's funny. He's out taking it home.
I know for a fact you printed all these, bro.
No, these are...
I swear to God, there's no way you got all 5 of these like that. Bro.
No, Elden Cockring.
That's not what it's
Cockring
supposed
is
to
crazy.
be.
You never heard of that? Kai Cenat played
I
it.
know what it is. I wasn't expecting it, but it made my day.
I'm trying to get a PS5.
That's funny. Elden. Wait a minute. That's what people in the chat. That's what y'all call it. Cockring. Oh my God. Elden Cockring is crazy. Yo. You said my wife is learning the hard way why they call them Bugthesda. Your save data was removed due to corruption. Bro, this is why I'm so glad I don't play Bethesda games. Because if some shit like that happened to me, bro, I'm crashing out. Especially if you put hours into that bitch. Sounds crazy, but I'm taking academic stress over real life stress any day. Sleeping with no academic stress. Thought the first one was an enormous rat until it got dragged by that beast. What's this? Am I about to get jump scared? I'm about to get jump scared, aren't I? Son about to jump scare me. Son about to jump scare me. It got yoinked inside. That was a dead rat. But whatever the hell that was, it looked like a possum. It looked like a possum. It looked like a possum.
White, I'll beat the case. I can rap on anything I want. Fuck it, I'll pull the fire. Bitches. Turn the head out.
Thank you for ruining my ears, bro. Why did Europe get this beautiful box bundle and not anyone else? Cause fuck America. That's why we don't get all the cool shit. Everybody else gets it. 4 JRPG expectations for 2026: Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, the new Final Fantasy, something about Monolith. What? Another Xenoblade? Ooh. I'm not even going. Y'all already know what pill I'm gonna pick, but that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Blue pill versus red pill. Bro, I'm picking red pill for Eve alone. Tifa and Lara Croft is a bonus, but I'm picking the red just for Eve. Holy bait? Of course, hell yeah, it's super bait. Hold on. Tekken just in. Major explosion in Venezuela. Uh-oh, we're back. Chat, time for me to end stream because this is about to be 12 o'clock and we've been streaming for 3 motherfucking hours. If anything, I should be back tomorrow. I'll try to be back tomorrow. Nikkei. I gotta play Nikkei tonight. W stream. Yup, I done played Nikkei. We were chilling. We might chill again next stream. The Nikkei event is sad. Oh, we gotta see that. Uninstall Nikkei. Do not play that event without us. I got you.
Stop making promises you can't keep, Biara.
Yo, y'all didn't even know I was gonna stream today, Akuro. Y'all didn't even know I was gonna stream today. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Akuro. Thank you. End on a jammer.
End on a jammer link.
What is this? Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I respect y'all. Thank you for coming out. And with that, we out. Don't let no better low. I got Don't keep it on the low. Shout out to everybody who came through in the chat and contributed and showed love overall. Shout out to the contributors. Shout out to Oddity, Akuro, Huge Lucky Noah, Dr. Sainted Tainted, Owlet Engineer, Sora Indigo, Electric Lion, Oddity, yo, Huge Lucky Noah, Akuro, Majora Waka, everybody in the chat, Archer is Dank, Nova Breaks, Afro, Grand Gonzalo, Cammy, Digital Kun, Dylan Knight, Joshi Washi was a bear, Matrix, cornbread. I love you, Tokyo, BTS, behind the scenes, Clause 7. Clause 7, what kind of emote is that?
So keep it on the low. If I tell you, make sure nobody knows. Cause I know something that I can't tell. I can. Cause in my lab I got beat. In my lab I got heat. In my lab I got rhyme. In my lab I got phone. In my lab I got skills. In my lab I got rhythm. In my lab I got funk. In my lab, yeah, you can smell it way before you step in my lab. Make decks go deaf when I bump it in my lab. Huh? What? Talk about, huh? What you say?
Got a secret.
Batman v
Formula.
I want to downplay Supergirl.
I got a secret. Formula.
Big 50 in the 2026. Tainted with the big 50 in 2026. God damn. Batman versus Superman. When I want to downplay Supergirl hype. We in 2026 and bro still bringing up Batman versus Superman. Oh my God. Look, I'm gonna have to find a way to hop back on Discord and probably watch that film. I don't know when. Am I gonna have downtime to just say, yes, let me sit down and watch a 3-hour movie. Cause Tainted the type of person to be like, no, I want you to watch the director's cut. He ain't the type that be like, yo, watch the regular version. No, he be like, watch the director's cut with all the extra scenes, then watch the credits and after credits. Lord. Oh my God. But I ain't gonna lie, those movies are fire. But it's just that they're a long watch. Like, you gotta sit down for like a hot minute. Tainted was giving us the strongest GIF play-by-play in the last Superman movie. Every scene, he had a perfect 1080p, 60 frame per second, 60 frame per second GIF. Every scene, Superman landing, boom, he had a GIF of it. Superman's dad hitting the... Every GIF, 1080p, 60 frames. And you know Tainted gonna be there shirtless, rubbing his hands. Like this. I love Zack Snyder because he got titties in his films. That's crazy. Chat, have a good night, sleep tight. Tainted, again, thank you for the fucking delicious 50, bro. That shit really helps your boy out like crazy. I fucking appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Tainted, bro. Chat, have a great night. I'm about to sleep because I got to wake up tomorrow early as up. I got to wake up like 6 a.m. tomorrow because I got to get ready for work. But with that, once again, thank you, Tainted. Thank you, Tainted. Thank you, Dr. Sainted. Everybody in the chat. Rios, Digital, Claws, CT1950, Owl Engineer, Joshi Washi. Have a good night. Have a good night. Tainted, thank you again, bro. Nah, I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you to everybody who did contribute, all right? Subs, ad watchers, gifters. I love y'all. Tonight. Try to find a secret to the lab, but information won't leak because I keeps it in the lab. Top security so thieves can't nab. No way to obtain, no way to have. You can't grab a hold of what's not possible. Why risk your life going through these obstacles? Don't even try to get it. Don't even try to get it. A lot of people attempted, but they gotta get it. And when they died, they didn't. Yo, the secret's hitting. That's just the way the song's written, bro. I got a secret. Formula is just a little better and a little better. I got a secret. Formula and a little better. I got a secret. Formula is just a little better and a little better. I got a secret. So keep it on the low. Never tell you, make sure nobody knows. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I stream, it feels like it's fucking Friday or some shit. But it's Monday. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. It's getting cold. It's getting colder. I appreciate y'all. Oh my goodness.